krenula od spida, pa nije žao. Od scene i kvalitet ko da kupio sam šao. Kurvu prvo moro naguzima, sad mora da završi. Skanj kad se završi ko kurva se napuši. Da trezim se do jutra, bandur hoće da me zadrži. Nemam keš pa se zadužim, klub alternat budim. Nisam presto jebat kjeve od kad isu mrše mamuti. Speed kad se završi, napuni se sinus. Cringe mora kurvo, u sve skupiše minus. Za trčanje za ličnu imam veću količinu. Šomani mrze kad kinu kao Donald Trump kinu.
Donald Trump kinu, welcome in early heads, welcome in early heads, let's fucking go, it's a Monday, baby.
China.
Zašto jurim samo pare, ne mogu da se setim. Zašto opet palim joint, pa ovo mi tek peti. Zašto tvoju ribu vidim na sve četiri, što već 3 dine nisam verovo ni jednoj ženi. Zašto
Thank you, Shifty Pita, let's fucking go.
Zašto lupaju me speksi, ipak ja sam samo
We got some underground, extremely niche Balkan music for the DJ set on this fine day.
Pitan zašto ne mogu da prebolim bivšu. Pitan zašto vaše rave stalno poruke mi pišu. Pitan zašto, jer stvarno jasno nije mi. Ove kurve s kurca stvarno ne mogu da skinem ih. Nemoj ništa pitati dok mi dug ne isplatiš. Ja 10 grama spida nosim u avion privatni. U studiju ja pijem, rivam, šibam ili snimam. Kurvac ima advokata, stvarno nemam ništa. Zašto jurim samo pare, ne mogu da se setim. Zašto opet palim joint, pa ovo mi tek peti. Zašto tvoju ribu vidim na sve četiri, što već 3 dine nisam verovo ni jednoj ženi. Zašto 2 somarava oće moje dete odmah. Zašto lupaju te pleksi, ipak ja sam samo koma. Zašto uvek hoću još kada drugi kažu dosta. Zašto biću broj 1, ova pitanja su prosta. Kad nisam prepušen u nosu imam eure. Uvek pun sam love, zato reperi me ne vole. Kada god pogledam sebe vidim tucu keša jebote. Na kraju svakog dana pare moraju se prebroje. Sada stignem, teško je kod tvoje rave. Ona zove me da banem na pola čuke barem. Opet krenula da plače, a ja joj samo kažem znaš šta, ne mogu da stanem zato što sam full time hustler. Zašto jurim samo pare, ne mogu da se setim. Zašto opet palim joint, pa ovo mi tek peti. Zašto tvoju ribu vidim na sve četiri, što već 3 dine nisam verovo ni jednoj ženi. Zašto 2 somarava oće moje dete odmah. Zašto lupaju me speksi, ipak ja sam samo koma. Zašto uvek hoću još kada drugi kažu dosta. Zašto biću broj 1, ova pitanja su prosta. Kurva kaže da sam kreten, ali zvoni mi telefon. Nemoj da me zoveš ako nije evro. Zašto tvoji ravi sada punim grlo spermom. Sve mi uvek smešno pošto sve rešim kešom. Nisam presto da se cepam još od kad sam bio klinac. Šibam, al sam makar prestao da rivam. Cimam u buksu dok mi klinka crta spida. Prazna mi je čaša, šta me gledaš kurvo sipaj. Zašto jurim samo pare, ne mogu da se setim. Zašto opet palim joint, pa ovo mi tek peti. Zašto tvoju ribu vidim na sve četiri, što već 3 dine nisam verovo ni jednoj ženi. Zašto 2 somarava oće moje dete odmah. Zašto lupaju te pleksi, ipak ja sam samo koma. Zašto uvek hoću još kada drugi kažu dosta. Zašto biću broj 1, ova pitanja su pro... Skanj kad se završi ko kurva se napuši. Da trezim se do jutra, bandur hoće da me zadrži. Nemam keš pa se zadužim, klub alternat budim. Nisam presto jebat kjeve od kad isu mrše mamuti. Speed kad se završi, napuni se sinus. Cringe mora kurvo, u sve skupiše minus. Za trčanje za ličnu imam veću količinu. Šomani mrze kad kinu kao Donald Trump kinu. Kurva je očajna, ajde dodaj kad će ta dostava. Što si dosadna kad si taka postala. Ako nećeš puši zgajbe ću te oteram. Pa vrata zatvorim. Zakrenula od spida, pa nije žao. Od scene i kvalitet ko da kupio dešava. Kurvu prvo mora naguzima, sad mora da završi. Skanj kad se završi, ko kurva se napuši. Da trezim se do jutra, bandur hoće da me zadrži. Nemam keš pa se zaduži, glup al te nadbudi. Nisam presto jebat kjeve od kad isu mrše mamuti. Speed kad se završi, napuni se sinus. Cringe mora kurvo, u sve skupiše minus. Za trčanje za ličnu imam veću količinu. Šomani mrze kad kinu kao Donald Trump kinu. Kad se završi, napuši. Kad se završi, hoće da me zadrži. Kad se završi, nadudri. Kad se završi, mamuti. Kad se završi, napuni se sinus. Kad se završi, puše minus.
Let's fucking go! Darkwing Cock, thank you very much for the fiver. Trina, it is your boy Yugovnik back to you on the Monday of the 3rd of November between 4:50 and 6:50. Thank you Darkwing Cock and Shifty Pizza for starting us out with the OG subscriptions. It is the beginning of a new month. That means it is the beginning of a new goal. If I get to the target, you will be able to make me look very pretty. Even prettier than I already am by allowing me to buy a new camera. It's time. I've been streaming for a year and a half. I need to buy a new camera. It's time to buy a real camera, not a webcam. So if we reach the goal, that is what I am going to be spending money on. But jokes aside, I hope you're all doing well. If you have died in the previous few days since the last stream, please holla at us from chat, because we all know that heaven and hell will definitely have access to Twitch. Some new things in the streaming room is one of them is this very fancy painting from 1967. This one from 1967. I got it from Ukraine. It was made back in the Soviet Union. It sat in some party bureaucrats office for a very long time. It's a Lenin head over these like metaphoric figures of revolutionaries underneath. It's not too LARPy. If somebody looks at it from you guys' distance, especially if I don't buy a new camera, it just looks like a black dude's face over a bunch of white people, honestly. Like from here, yeah, I just now noticing, yeah. But if you get closer, it's got like nice little sayings and so on. And the other thing, if you ever wondered what I spend most money on, is art. As you can see, this one, this is older. This used to stand here, like behind, but you guys couldn't see it. This is a real Yugoslav poster from the 1950s that I got for some reason all the way from Spain. I framed it and everything, and it's gonna stand there. What's really cool about it is that it says Red i Rad, which means order and work, right? It's a classic, workplace propaganda poster back in the day. And I'm not saying propaganda is a negative thing here. But what's cool is that in English, it says red and rad. Red and rad. I found that to be fucking awesome, right? Because you're rad and you're rad. I know the picture is flipped, but you get my point, right? So in Serbo-Croatian, it means order and work, but in English, it means being red and being rad. I can't even pronounce it properly. Fucking hype train, let's go. Thank you, Dysfunction, for the 200 bits. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you, Mugetso, for the 10 months. Thank you, By Any Means Necessary, for the 100 bits. And from earlier, thank you, Darkwing Cock, for a $5. A few bits towards a 6,000 USD camera. JT will say you should get 1,000,000%. JT is going to torture me into spending way outside of my means, but hey, you only live once, baby. You only live once. So yeah, those are the two new additions, the two new small additions. I got a new bottle of vodka if we get used to it. I'm drinking some homosexual beer, as all the real beer people are going to say, very homosexual beer. This beer is homosexual. But yeah, what do we think about the art? I think it looks nice. Red i Rad, Tito Partija. Da, brate, ne si jahole, šta radiš, ej. Certainly red and rad. Light mode Yugo is thwarting the will of the people. I pray to dark mode Yugo. That is very correct. I'm going to go back to dark mode Yugo from time to time, but today is a very, very, positive vibes stream, so I wanted to be in the light. And that gun over there, that is my friend's gun. He needed to leave it in my place. I do not have enough money to buy an actual fucking Vector. Okay, that's absurd. I'm getting it back to him in a couple of days. I just wanted to show you guys. It's fucking gorgeous as hell. Okay, I think it's over designed. It's a bit absurdist. It's a bit absurd. Like, why? Even though like it's got really good grip, really good grip, because you can wrap or you can hold here. It's exceptionally functional. What is very weird though is putting the safety here. Like, why would you put the safety? Like, when you know it's a stressful situation, you can accidentally put it in safety and then, you know, rest in pieces. So that's weird. Also, the mag thing, like, you can't really press it out if you're in a fucked up, scared situation. I like being able to like press it out like this. But see how hard it is? Because the button is like really not ergonomic for the hand. Other than that, it's a pretty thing. The reload function is also very convenient, because you go here and then you gotta pull, and it's simple. It's nice. It's a nice gun. It's definitely a nice gun. Over designed, definitely. Pretty, definitely. But would you actually want this in a war? I don't know. Not sure. Oh, yeah. Wee. What's up, lesbian hot sauce? Chris Vector. It's a Vector. It doesn't look like a real gun. It's not mostly plastic. It's mostly metal, carbon, and so on. If it ever happens, I will fight with you in the revolution. No, my friend, you will watch me on stream. I'm going to work for the propaganda department. I ain't being sent to the front lines, brother. Ain't no way, brother. Ain't no way, brother. AK supremacy. To an extent, I agree. So, what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to start out with Zoran Mamdani rally. Then we're going to talk about the real evil company that is behind pretty much every problem you have. Oracle, which is going to lead us in a conversation about the AI tech bubble. Then we're going to have a shit post with Wal Mao. Then we're going to do a philosophy hour with Zizek, where we're probably going to halfway agree with him and halfway make fun of his idiotic takes. Then we have a Taylor Lorenz video. I just interviewed Taylor Lorenz over for the D program. Check that out. It's currently available on Patreon. And after that, we can have a rounded out with a gaming moment about the downfall of Bethesda. Does that sound good? This is theory/news stream. It's going to be very nice. ARs are just too ubiquitous to overlook. Turn your haters into loot drops. Sounds logistically sound to me. It does. Marxism, Zizekism, incoming, yeah. Homo nationalism. Oh, yeah, and we have homo... Where did this appear? Okay, homo nationalism. Yes. Yeah. Last time, all of you wanted me to watch this. I wasn't able to. So instead of... After Zizek, instead of Taylor Lorenz, we're going to watch homo nationalism, because that sounds fucking great as a jumping off point in the conversation about fascism, which can co-opt absolutely everything. That tracks for Zizek called 30% beautiful analysis of modern ideology and its trappings, and then half is batshit insane stuff, or ironically, not batshit insane enough stuff, like by wanting to sound extremely controversial, he sometimes he likes to go into an extremely controversial topic and then give an incredibly lukewarm opinion about that topic, which then triggers people more than if he gave a crazy opinion, because because most of his listeners are already let's say politically well adjusted, usually at least. So when he says like a niche lib thing, they lose their mind more than if he said something unhinged, which then makes them all spiral, which then puts him more and more into media limelight, because as we all know, all coverage is good coverage. Bad coverage is good coverage. Slavoj Žižek is a sleep paralysis demon. What's up, Malteser? Nice to see you. Everybody who's in here that doesn't follow Lesbian Hot Sauce or Malteser, by the way, you're fucking idiots, and I don't
cannot move your head, wiggle your toes, or breathe, and so on and so on. But I claim this is precisely when you're at your purest form of freedom. And when you are awake, you are truly imprisoned by the greatest paralysis of society. Ideology. To be fully conscious but unable to move allows you to truly see. You can only absorb the world with your brain, and you are not clouded by your physical permissiveness, you know, these awful monkey brain desires. Lacan would say this is in many ways a
Thank you for the 19 months. We love you here in chat, Lele, one of the OGs, but also, more than anything, every time you subscribe or you post, you give me an excuse to say,
a category of existence that would create love that addresses knowledge instead of desire. A love that is free from our Western unorthodox libertarian pragmatic concept of existence. This is for me the real horror.
I wouldn't call this the paralysis demon sketch. This is the paralysis 5 a.m. guy you can't get away from on the kitchen counter sketch, okay? Depending if you hang out with the proper type of people, this is supposed to be the kind of rants they go on at 4 5 a.m. Not, oh bro, I have a business plan, I'm about to pitch you the greatest fucking thing that's gonna make us millions, which is usually what happens in the kitchens at 5 a.m. because they'll get depressed because they understand they need to go back to their 9 to 5 on the next day. But if this was an actual kitchen conversation, you made some good friends, okay? You made some good friends that evening. Actually take their Instagram account.
Once you awake, you will be covered in sweat, as the brutality of accepting ideology dawns upon you.
Have you ever played Disco Elysium? Finished it today, and I think you would enjoy it. It's written by Lithuanian communists. I know like 5-6 Balkan people that also worked on it. Yes, I have. I am glad you enjoyed it. And yes, it's like I have. Does the Pope shit on the bear in Vatican Woods? Yes, my friend. I played the shit out of this. I'm a very, very big fan, one might say. Might be too long for the whole game on stream, but can recommend. Yeah. It's one of those things I want to just keep for myself. Keep for my own personal experience. Though also I'm low-key terrified of playing it on stream because I cheat. I finished this Elysium around 3 times. Yeah, 3 times, but had a lot of like playthroughs of the beginning section just for the lulz to see where the story can go. And I always scum save. I scum save the living shit out of that. I do not have the patience of... Because I don't think I can have... I always wanted to do a 0 scum save playthrough of Disco Elysium. I don't think I have the mental bandwidth or the patience. I would genuinely rage quit every 5 minutes. I would rage quit every 5 minutes. Disco Elysium is what made me interested in Marxism in the first place. That's amazing. There you go, and people say that quote-unquote content can't create good socialists. The Tycoon Sim Gear City has mechanics for unions on top of letting you do really fiddly shit with regards to car design. That's cool. It feels really bad failing an 80% success check. Yeah. Welcome to real life. Anyways, let's start out with this Channel 5 video. They have Hassan on the main page. And you know I can't resist a good fucking small-headed old Turk, so let's go in.
All of the real estate that...
Oh my God! Opens on a comrade with a newspaper. God bless. The billionaires are the enemy. Communism will win. Fuck yeah! Let's go, baby. Oh yeah. Be in their face. Fuck it. We need people like that too. Hell yeah. Now please don't say something embarrassing. Okay? I fucking gassed you up as much as I can, brother.
All of the real estate that is only used for billionaires, right? That they only come here with, 1/3 of the time or just 1 day a year just to do their little trade. All of those 3-story apartments in downtown Manhattan, in midtown Manhattan, that mostly remain empty. We should take those over. The working class should take those over, and they should give housing to all of the people. There is an incredible housing crisis, right?
You can't afford to fucking live in this town.
Yeah.
Money that people get is not enough to pay rent.
I don't think New York City survives, Mandami Victor. Crime goes up, taxes go up, people leave. We survived Andrew Cuomo being the governor of this state. We will survive anything, and we are actually going to do more than just survive. We're going to thrive in this city.
Fuck Cuomo. Let's go Zoran. We're gonna turn this country socialist. Socialism to me means equity, not equality. Unfortunately, we're not all equal. I come from extreme privilege, yo, and I want everyone to have the same privileges that I have. Shout out Andrew Callahan. Y'all doing great work.
You know, the Democratic Party and its establishment has failed us, not only as young people, but as Americans.
New York is an incredibly wealthy city. It's the wealthiest city on the planet. Why is it?
It's not the wealthiest city on the planet, but yes. The point still stands. Sorry, I'm a contrarian sometimes, motherfucker. What's up, Juan Guaido?
That we have homeless people? Why is it that we have people without homes, people that can't afford to pay their rent? It's only because the billionaires, this tiny, tiny minority of society, is leeching all of the wealth.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go Cuomo. Yeah. Let's go Cuomo. We must fight
Away.
to keep
He's this close from saying, "Hi!"
capitalism in our country. Capitalism allows what?
It allows my teeth to continue to decay. Roar! It allows me not to be able to afford a hairstylist. I am literally keeping my glasses together with duct tape. But I will support this system till I fucking die of fucking skin cancer.
Freedom, free enterprise. Mamdani is for
Free form of lower teeth. Okay, I have very free form teeth. I can make fun of her, okay?
control, government control, which he talks about. He talks about not having private property. He talks about taking back the means of production. He talks about taxing white people more.
And Soren Mamdani said only the whites. We will do skin tests. There will be a big poster, and everybody will walk underneath the poster. And depending on how white you are, you will either pay high taxes or low taxes. This is me, I'm Zoran Mamdani, I'm the racist. We're gonna tax the whites.
Than other kinds of people, government supermarkets.
Fast and free bus.
She's like, I fucking all of these things are fucking horrible. I fucking hate myself. Imagine she's a fucking accelerationer. She's like, well, we cannot allow these reformists to win. They shall pacify the revolution.
Is universal child care, abolish the commodity form, seize the means of production, all that good stuff.
What do you think?
I mean, he's got good policies.
He's hot, he's Muslim, and from everyone I know, I've heard is he's
High school dropout added it, thank you.
hung like a donkey.
He backs terrorists.
He's a jihadist.
I think there's a lot of Democrats, especially in swing districts, that shy away from issues such as free Palestine or trans health care or things that may seem scary. But in reality, those issues and Zoran not being afraid to back down is what's keeping his volunteer base here.
You know what? Fuck them. You want to do something? You want to stand up? Start riding bicycles. Buy a rabbit, kill it, eat it. You go hunting season, you go get 2-3 deers, you chop it up, you take it to your house, you're great.
Literally, like, you're hanging, dude, you know who this is? You know who this is? Like, you're fucking smoking up with the fucking buddies, and, like, some of them are centrists, some of them are lefties, you know, you're fucking relaxing. One of them is like, dude, you go, like, you would fucking love this guy. And you're like, why? He's like, and, you know, and he's like, dude, he's a lefty, like, I'm going to introduce him to you, like, he's going to come in and, like, visit the city in a couple of weeks. We're going to go out. Okay, fine. You go to hang out with the guy. You're like, oh, what do you think he is? He's like, he's an anarchist. He's chilling. You're like, fuck yeah, I love anarchists. Let's go. Turns out he's an anarcho-primitivist.
Start riding bicycles. Buy a rabbit, kill it, eat it. You go hunting season, you go get 2-3 deers, you chop it up, you take it to your house, you're great for the whole year. That's how I go against the system.
Literally, classic anarcho-primitivist. Dude, I'm going to go hunting. What? I shit in the woods. It's so revolutionary. I love having no electricity. I thought I hit myself by butchering a young family and sleeping inside of their carcass. Oh, Lord. Do you guys have anarcho-primitivist acquaintances? I've only ever met 2 in my life, and funnily enough, they were both during anti-fascist marches. I recognize that they are anarcho-primitivists because they were the only 2 with the anarcho-primitivist flag. on the march, and I talked to both of them, and they seem like decent people. One of them, funny enough, I know I'm doing you're a communist, but what about iPhone? But one of them was smoking a vape. Like, you can smoke a cigarette. If you're how are you an on-prim and if you're a smoker and an on-prim, you're smoking vapes? Come on. That is low-key, high-key, very hypocritical. Like, come on. Like, really? Like the electric cigarette. You're smoking the electric cigarette.
Capitalism allows what?
It allows my teeth to continue to decay. Rawr! It allows me not to be able to afford a hairstylist. I am literally keeping my glasses together with duct tape. But I will stop.
I don't really know nothing about that. I just play basketball all day. Have a wonderful day, y'all.
You guys want weed?
This guy, this guy ruined every single woman he was in a relationship with, or guy. Okay, he's just this guy is this meme. Tell me this is not literally the same person. Tell me this is not, look, even the style. Like, this is literally the same human being. Look.
Take it to your house, you're great for the whole year. That's how I go against the system.
I don't really know nothing about that. I just play basketball all day. Have a wonderful.
Oh, the amount of women this guy has ruined. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I mean, self-esteem of those ladies. Oh, God damn it.
Wonderful day, y'all.
You know, there's nothing happening in this head. Like, it's just like, oh, I just want to chill, man. Oh, I'm just a laid-back guy. I just like to go back and lay. I'm laid back. That's my thing.
You guys want weed?
Hell yeah, I think a little bit of weed.
He has nice hair. He has a dog. There you go. Half of you are already wet about this fucking dumb guy. It's incredible. It's incredible. It fucking always works. It always works.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Channel 5. My name is Andrew Callahan, and this is the first installment of our New York City mayoral election coverage. From a content perspective, we have an action-packed schedule for you guys. From Saddam, live on the streets of Brooklyn, speaking to...
Who said that fucking wearing a mask is fucking... Oh, you see? It's fucking spreading, dude. It's absolutely spreading. Make wearing masks out in public and doing political coverage fucking mainstream again. Let's fucking go. What is that? Masraga. Yes.
The people, to the actual infiltration of a private Andrew Cuomo-sponsored young professional luncheon in Manhattan, which, by the way, was hosted by the Cool Girls for Capitalism Collective.
I designed the shirt. Shout out to Canva. It says Cool Girls for Capitalism. I
designed the shirt. Shout out to Canva. I'm going to fucking kill
him when he was governor. I think that he's not handled a lot of things well.
We also have a sit-down interview with the 27-year-old Chi Ose, who is the youngest New York City council member in city history and represents the neighborhoods of Crown Heights and Bed-Stuy. So the Cuomo and Chi Ose segments I just mentioned are hosted by our brave and dedicated social media manager, January 6th participant John Peter Scatini, aka the homie JP, who's been working behind the scenes at Channel 5 for 4 years, slicing together clips like his life depends on it and keeping the 5 train rolling forward. So shout out to Saddam and JP for their fantastic coverage.
Alhamdulillah, shout out to Saddam Hussein. Oh no, the other, just a guy called Saddam. Oh, sorry.
Rich.
What do you think about Sliwa?
Power levels, goddammit.
I love Sliwa. Yeah.
Oh, please don't be glazing me here, Zora.
I'm sure some of you guys might be thinking, Andrew, this is great, but why the heck weren't you there? Well, compadre, I was down in Mexico.
Reminder. Jesus, I hate YouTube so much. Reminder that summer is coming right after winter. And then you should subscribe because, dude, I fumbled it so hard. Because I wanted advertising music, not this. Fucking reminder to subscribe. We have low numbers. I want to buy a new camera. It would be really nice of you. Pay your taxes, exclamation point tax, to see how it looks. It's nice when you guys do that. It's kind of low-key, very chill. If you want to be high-key cool, do something that's low-key chill, if you know what I mean. Holy shit, the biggest fucking bag fumble of my life. Let's please continue. Ignore that. Don't ignore the call to subscribe. Subscribe, gift a sub, all me up, pay your taxes, 20 for a Westerner, 10 for a Western or minority, and only 5 for a person from the developing world. And so on, 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 and so on.
Mexico, shooting original content with our Canal 5.
I'm just a chill guy that wants your subscriptions. Yeah.
Latinoamérica.
What are you going to use it? What are you going to use it on, huh? Fucking baby formula? Fucking feed your children? Fucking take out your partner for lunch or dinner? Just don't take your partner out for dinner. Bring them to the stream and say, yo, check out how many subs I gifted. Tell my partner I'm fucking hot. And Yugopnik himself will be like, yo, your partner's so hot. There you go. Best date ever. Best date ever. So whatever you were planning on spending on your loved one this week, spend it here. Spend it here. Pay your taxes. We have 0 for this week because the week began, and we have 0 Western taxes for the day. So Westerners, okay, sacrifice attention for your beloved girlfriend, boyfriend, or third category of unspecified, and send it my way, because that's what smart people do.
Street team and documenting the festivities surrounding Mexico's glorious Independence Day. Mira.
¡Viva México!
¡Viva México, cabrones!
¡Viva México, cabrones!
¡Viva México!
Exactamente. Hoy en Feliz Cumpleaños a México. Estamos aquí en Nezahualcóyotl con...
Josué, sí, es una fecha especial. Es 15 de septiembre, son las vísperas del grito de independencia, conmemorando que en 1810 fue el grito de Dolores en Guanajuato, donde Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla se levantó en armas para terminar con el régimen español y convertirnos en un país autónomo.
Los españoles les dimos en la madre, vaya.
So, México es un país nuevo.
Podría decirse.
¿Y cómo se va?
Pues ahí va.
Feliz cumpleaños a todo este país, un país muy linda. Vamos a hablar con la gente y descubrir qué onda, qué pasa y más importante, qué significa la independencia.
To translate, cabrones is a term of endearment. Of course, my friend, we know this. My favorite one is vato. Vato. Because it's crazy, because I think I told this to chat. In Serbo-Croatian, bato means literally the same thing as vato.
De México. Vamos.
That really fucking fucked me in the head. Because I fly all the way from my little fucking corner of the world to the United States, and I start working in a kitchen over there. And there's a bunch of fucking Mexican ladies and dudes working there as well. And after they get to know me, like after like a day or two, they start calling me vato. And I'm like, bro, how do you know Serbo-Croatian? That is so weird. You're a Mexican dude. Why can you speak Serbian? And the guy's like, no, I'm just fucking speaking Spanish. Like, the fuck? I'm like, no, you're not. And he's like, yes, I am. And we both pull out Google Translate to prove it to each other. And we're like, oh, wow. That's pretty insane. So, yeah.
¿Independencia, sí o no?
Sí.
Sí, sabemos. Ok, gracias.
Jefe, ¿para usted qué significa ser mexicano?
Chingón.
A huevo. Hoy en Noche Mexicana, oficialmente comienza nuestra Noche Mexicana, cabrón.
Hola chicos, están viendo Canal 5 Latinoamérica.
El mejor canal de noticias en todo el mundo. The bilingual synergy did not stop there. We also visited the largest counterfeit shoe market in the country, attended a Lucha Extrema event in a rural junkyard out in the state of Mexico, and traveled to the mountains of Puebla.
We worked in a kitchen. Dude, I did all the American jobs. I worked in construction, brother. I worked in the kitchen. I washed the dishes. I worked in fucking Marshalls, brother. I rode a bike in America. How many of you motherfuckers fucking did that? I ran away on a landlord without paying him in the last month. Shit, I probably shouldn't say that out loud. That's fucking illegal. Did you work in a strip club? They didn't let me in. I was too thick. It was white people's strip club. They were like, you're too thick, okay? You're too, they're not into muscle mummies or bears. I was like, fuck, shit. Wouldn't wish Marshalls on my worst enemies. Actually, Marshalls was the best job. It was very chill. That like they were fine with me. One girl was constantly bullying me, so I stole the company tablet that they gave her to take care of inventory, and she got fined out of her ass. But then I gave it back. And, I mean, I didn't give it back directly. I put it in a place where everybody can find her, so they took away the fine. But it was worth it. She was very mean. Does it count as breaking laws, though if the regime whose laws were broken has eschewed law as a concept? Oh, that is beautifully put, Comrade Internet. I guess it does not on the field of morality, but on the field of law, it's still breaking the law. Pawn shop I go to just got a Mini 14 for $375. Should my lefty fellow gun nerds? Yes, you absolutely should. But you also should subscribe. So I can buy one too. Please. People don't realize how hilarious that can be. Dude, she was bullying the shit out of me. She was only calling me by my ethnicity, and she kept giving me fucking very shitty shifts. So I just hit the fucking tablet. She was shitting bricks for a week. It was so funny. I didn't give a shit. I'm a petty motherfucker. Oh, you have no idea how petty of a motherfucker I am. Anyways, Cabron, let's go on.
He meant the revival of an indigenous language called...
175 is 62 subs. That's fucking insane. Fucking, yeah, give me subs.
Nahuatl. Some of this content is available right now on our second channel, Canal...
Nah, man, I'm never getting subs again, dude. This streaming thing is over. I'm gonna just go make another podcast. Fuck this shit, I swear to God. Thank you, Crawdad, for the 12 months, baby. Mwah. Thank you very much. I'm kidding, man. I don't do this just for the fucking subs, whatever. I do this for the guns.
Cinco. Not Channel 5, compa. Canal Cinco. A totally separate channel. All in Spanish, all new, live right now. So if you want...
Jesus, this guy's making a corporation. I swear to God, dude.
Want to watch it, hear me talk Spanish, get some Latin American perspectives, and beyond, the link for Canal Cinco is in the pinned comment in the description box of this video. So if you want to give it a sub, a like, a comment, I would really...
Chat, if you want to buy me this beer, you know what to do. Beer numero 5. The beer numero 1. Here's the rest in pizza. Now we have Schaffenhofer. Beer numero 2. Beer numero 2. This is not your best friend's nerdy political stream. We are fucking progressive chuds in here, okay? Progressive chuds, let's fucking go.
Really appreciate it. Gracias. All right, back to New York.
Oh, sorry. Hello. What's up? How's it going? Who'd you vote for?
Mamdani.
Why?
You know, I hate to say I'm a single issue voter, but I think everything boils down to like an unequal distribution of wealth, and like any candidate that's willing to speak to.
Oh, you vote when somebody agrees with you that the entire system is rigged against you and it no longer makes sense to support it? That's called being a normal, intelligent human being. Good for you for being that and having class consciousness. It's the bare minimum that I, for example, require in anyone, because it's literally the bare minimum. Being able to read is arguably more difficult at this point than the act of not being able to see that you're getting fucked over in capitalism. Guy who votes for Mamdani because he believes he will institute Sharia law. Imagine some dude is okay, well. While that everyone's suffering is called single issue, not her fault, of course. But yeah. Let's just ignore the weird Americans being weird Americans.
Ability to make things a little bit more livable for people that are in, you know, the 99.99% of humans. I'm going to support.
We will make buses free by replacing the revenue that the MTA currently gets.
I'm a single issue voter, but the issue is the mother of all issues.
From buses. This is revenue.
Then we're all single issue voters. We're all single issue political activists. To an extent, we are, aren't we?
That's around $700 million or so. That's less money than Andrew Cuomo gave to Elon Musk and $959 million in tax credits when he was the governor.
He's pretty witty. You know, he puts his words together just like a nice rapper would.
Go ahead, make a rap. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack when you're not.
He understands his linguistic communicating abilities, and he's been around like-minded individuals. I understand why he's so pressed on the concern with our given times today.
Zoran.
Yeah, why's that?
We need a change. We need something different. Yeah. They always promise us the same old stuff, you know? So we need somebody who could relate, somebody younger, somebody who's willing for change.
I think he's running to make things different, for real. Now everybody's threatened. Because why? Because he's a Muslim.
Now, you know what? I'm not even going to tolerate this. As we all know, the New York skyline was rearranged by jihadists.
It's not just about New York City. It's a battle for the soul of our nation.
This country is about what you are. It's not who you are. It's about what you are.
Mamdani.
Respectfully, no. America is the #1 country on planet Earth, arguably. Maybe not as much as, I don't know, the Taliban in Afghanistan. I even said that in an American accent, okay? If there's one place on planet Earth where it's all about what you are, it's definitely not.
Tree is about what you are. It's not who you are.
It's definitely God. And who is an example of that? Zohran Mamdani, a Muslim socialist running for mayor, has been targeted almost exclusively based on his ethnic background. And if he loses, or even if he loses 1% or 10% or 20% of his voting base, he will have lost it because people motivated other people to not support him on the basis of his ethnic and religious background. What does that mean? That means that in the United States of America, in mainstream politics, in one of the most progressive cities in the country, racism, bigotry, and Islamophobia is not only allowed, it is the main tool utilized on the battlefield of ideology, which de facto makes the United States of America itself a place that is systemically and in the center of its status quo a racist place. So yes, it's very much so about who you are, not what you are.
About what you are.
Mamdani, definitely voting for Mamdani, feel very comfortable voting for him. And it upsets me to see him being framed as a communist, as anti-Semitic. I don't think he's anti-Semitic. He can be...
Oh yeah, anti-Semitic and communist is the same. Shut the fuck up, old lady. Jesus fucking Christ, you fucking troglodyte. Illiterate fucks. Oh my God.
Palestinian without being anti-Semitic.
There's hella Jews who are anti-Zionist and who support Zohran, and there's hella New Yorkers who are not crazy, liberal fucking freaks. Whatever the Republican media wants to say, like conservative media, Democratic media. Everybody just wants the best for each other and the people around them, and we want to love each other and just be able to, you know, do our own things in peace.
To understand Zohran's meteoric rise, which was largely carried by social media platforms the establishment calls Gen Z platforms like Instagram and TikTok, it may help to understand the rise of a different New York politician who came before Zohran, using the same tactics.
Okay, we're here. Thank you for your time, for sitting down with us. Could we just start by you telling us your name and your position?
Sure. I'm a New York City Council member, Chi Osei. I represent the 36th City Council District. That includes Bed-Stuy and Crown Heights and Brooklyn.
Before running for office at 22, Chi Osei developed a following.
I mean, she's not lying, is she? He's not a communist, but he's still the best they can get, I guess. The reason I reacted the way I reacted is because she's making being a communist out to be something of the same level of being anti-Semitic. She's like, oh, he's not the slur, and then says... communist as if being called a communist is a slur, which shows to me that she is a literal troglodyte imbecile. Like sometimes people are just, you know, under the pavement. They are fucking imbeciles. I mean, I'm sorry. That's it. No end of conversation.
Following on social media through his coverage of the BLM.
And thank you for blessing me. Thank you. Sorry if I scared the shit out of you by the sneezies.
And protests in New York back in 2020.
The Black Lives Matter movement, really brought me into this world by chance. I took to the streets after, the first 48 hours after George Floyd was murdered, and started documenting a lot of what was happening on the ground in the streets of New York City at these protests, and seeing a lot of crazy shit, right? Like police pepper spraying people and hitting people with their cars and knocking people with barricades. And none of this was being documented on, MSNBC and CNN, right? We were seeing a lot of looting, and I was just using my iPhone to live stream. There was a lot of Instagram Live back then, and posting on social media, and people were following and watching what I was doing. And I started speaking at some of these protests just about, a lot of the inequities within our city, especially when it came to budget matters, and started organizing with some people on the ground who were sharing some of the same sentiments that I was. I decided to run for city council myself, and ran an extremely grassroots campaign, was 22 years old when I first launched, ran against a 40-year Democratic establishment, utilized very different strategies in running a city council race, and I think we were running it like we thought we were running for president of the United States, and learned a lot in the process and ended up winning and getting elected at 23 years old. So,
and you were the youngest city councilman in the history of the city, right?
Yeah,
That's at least on Wikipedia.
That's what people say. I like to claim that, but there is this one dude. His name is William Rivera. He was a council member up in the Bronx, who I think got elected at 22.
Okay.
But his dad was the council member before him.
Okay.
So I may be the youngest council member without
some
political
family
nepotism.
connection.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll let you claim it. I think.
Cut that shit. Yeah. I'm youngest council member in history.
When did you first meet Zoran?
Oh man, I think I met Zoran at a New York Working Families Party rally post 2021 election, and I know he recently got elected as a state assembly member, and I didn't really get to know him throughout my run for office. He still is an assembly member, based out of Queens. And at the time of doing that, no one was using video in politics in the way that I was, right?
It's not just your landlord. A literal government board decides how much to jack up your rent. And you know what they decided? They want to raise your rent by as much as 16%. New Yorkers' wages aren't even going up by 16%. But we still have hope. The RGB is responsive to public pressure, which is why we need to show up to the next meeting.
And, I started using TikTok and Instagram Reels to not only organize around the Rent Guidelines Board, but started using it to get people involved in pushing a bill that I got passed called the FAIR Act, which banned forced broker fees in New York City. And it was the first time that an elected official in the city or state was speaking to people directly through these mediums that got them excited, that got them organized, that got them to call their council members, tell them to sign on to the bills, that got people to show up to city council hearings and testify in support of these bills.
Without relying on any of New York's traditional guarded media outlets, Chi was able to draw crowds of thousands of people at a moment's notice, effectively respond to criticism from the press, spread the message, and get people voting with only the power of his phone.
Not relying on local news stations or op-eds that no one reads, right? Having a tool at my disposal where I'm able to change the narrative.
It's literally calling the bluff. Okay, what is the bluff that we need to call? Mainstream media telling us that it is supposed to be the only relevant source of information when it comes to political belief, right? And this young gentleman questioned it, and he won his particular seat. We also need to question the exceptionally simplistic perspective that just posting does absolutely nothing. And I don't know, gained a lot of insight in the conversation with Taylor Lorenz last week, where basically she made a counter argument that was to an extent even my argument. The right has seen immense organizational growth, quite literally thanks to their co-opting of modern digital spaces for their political movement. So if they can do it, we can do it as well. And it's a very valid and very strong medium that if we choose to ignore, we will simply bury ourselves even deeper into the hole that we seemingly cannot get out of. And I don't think that's a problematic thing to say. Thank you, Hassan's Guard, you fucking legend, for all those bits. That is $6 worth of bits. That's a lot of bits. That's a lot of bits. Thank you very much. We need more posters for real. We do. That's why, on the program, we made entire episodes explaining to people how to start their own shit and become professional posters and so on. I don't know. At some point, I used to get relatively demoralized from one particular analysis, and that analysis is by creating all of this progressive content and so on, people that consume it will feel like they have already done their fair share of activism and which will then motivate them not to go out into the real world and actually participate in grassroots organizations or, every other type of organizing. Turns out, in my modest opinion, that was bullshit, because any content that is directly and openly political, at the end of the day, motivates you to do exactly that, to not only stay at the level of consuming this content, but actually go out there and organize. And if it's not doing that, then it is just content for content's sake, and you should stop watching those people and stop supporting them, because they are grifters of the highest category, and you are consuming Marvel movies, but without the guilt attached to it. Okay? Fuck those people on steroids, with all due respect.
Or combat narratives or create my own narratives through social media and through building an audience through that social media or through those social media platforms was essential in passing this bill. I was pushing this bill that was being contested against by a multi-million-dollar lobbying group. The Real Estate Board of New York, who basically runs a lot of, our politicians and government within the city, really did not want this bill to pass, right? And other council members of the past and state electeds of the past tried to pass bills around this, but were never successful, right? Because of big money, because of the Real Estate Board of New York. And I understood that going into this, right? Whether it was, them trying to threaten my colleagues for signing onto the bill, them trying to, frame their own narrative about how bad this bill would be for other reasons, aside from the fact that they would lose money. But I was given a position and built a platform where I was able to combat all of that through a device in my hands, right? And I was able to out-organize them through narrative, through media, and through how I communicated. And people trusted me. People aided in my efforts in building a public pressure campaign that aided in getting this bill passed. I remember when there was, after I passed the bill and whatnot, I remember when there was talk about, Zoran, running for mayor. And we sat down, I want to say July of 2024. This was, I think, after my hearing with the bill. And then we sat down and he, told me that he was deeply inspired by the social media strategy that my team has, and I have been, doing for a couple years, and, was asking that, well, first and foremost, was telling me about his plan to run for mayor. And at first I was like, this motherfucker's a little crazy to be it was there was just so many other dynamics at the time. And I think that's what makes this moment so amazing, right? Is that not only did he pull it off, but he really proved to all of us that, this was a campaign to believe in, right? And he was asking for some advice on just how to navigate that space.
Shortly after the meeting, acting on Xi's advice, Zoran and his digital team of internet-savvy New Yorkers put together a social media campaign that was as effective as it was simple, focusing on one keyword: affordability.
Let's talk about the housing crisis. New York City is a majority tenant town, but too often our government works for the landlords. It's time to take the power back and build housing for the many. Let's get to work.
For context, if you're watching this from, Grand Platte, Nebraska, Manhattan is twice as expensive as any other city in the US. The average rent is $5,450 per month. Comparatively, minimum wage in New York City is around $35,000 per year, before taxes. After taxes, it's about $25,000 per year, which is equivalent to 5.5 months of rent in Manhattan. Of course, not everybody in New York lives in Manhattan, and most people make above minimum wage. But according to a recent Cornell University report, only 30% of New Yorkers make what's called a living wage, which means enough money to cover basic needs on top of housing, like food, healthcare, and transportation. Now, contrast this with the fact that New York has had so-called progressive...
Speaking of reaching their needs, a reminder to everybody to subscribe. You see what I did there? Yeah, it's funny.
Progressive Democrat mayors in office for the past 12 years.
Because of that, I think people are waking up and seeing that those Democrats who are bought and paid for are not the right leadership that we need to not only oppose fascism and Donald Trump and the right, but show themselves as being a better alternative and bettering our lives and bettering our public institutions.
What do you think of Andrew Cuomo?
He's pathetic. He's full of shit. And yeah, he's going to lose really big. And I'm really excited to see him lose and never hear from him again.
What are your feelings about Cuomo?
Anyone that's going to vote for someone that has 13 credible counts of sexual harassment is a fool. And anyone that doesn't recognize who is funding his campaign is also a fool.
Well, who's funding his campaign?
Like all of the top Trump donors, Bill Ackman is like a huge sponsor of his campaign. Just people that, again, on purpose live in the shadows because they're voting with money. They're not voting with politics.
Alex Karp of Palantir backed him up, sent some money over to him. And, that's unacceptable, especially with how Alex Karp and Palantir is all typed up in the Trump administration. We can't have that in New York City. We got to go up against that.
I think Cuomo's part of the old guard, and I think we need a big change in the city.
Do you feel like Cuomo's too old, or what?
He's just not it at all.
Cuomo, he had his time, man. He was the governor, now he wants to run for mayor. Why? Why? Because you know why? He misses that power. He misses that authority, because that's what it's about, authority.
Despite the enthusiastic energy given by some people in the streets of Brooklyn, Saddam also noticed a lot of apathy and picked up on a sense of jaded disillusionment as to the possibility of real change in the quality of life.
I don't believe anybody. Because they all crooks anyway. They do everything for themselves anyway.
Yeah.
So, blue and white, Yankees all day.
I don't really know nothing about that. I just play basketball all day. That's all I really do. Have a wonderful day, y'all.
Cuomo or Mamdani?
I don't even know, man.
I mean, these types of people get shot and bleed out and die as easily as people that do political advocacy and then get caught for doing political advocacy and get put in the camps as well. But at least before they get shot in the back of the head by fascists, those that actually participated in politics can tell themselves, okay, I did what I could to potentially stop this bullet. While these other troglodytes stand there and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Why bullet to the head now? Why choking on blood? Right? This is, it's people pleading ignorance as some sort of principled standing ground against all the equal type of politicians. Are the definition of people that get the most surprised by just how bad things can get. I was a centrist. Why am I also being shot? Yeah. Unironically, the apathy in this guy in particular is a representative of cross-section of America and why our politics is so fucked. It's not just in the States, my friend. It's everywhere.
I haven't really into that right now.
Oh, all right.
Sorry about that, man.
Cuomo or Mamdani?
Neither one.
Everybody's for sale. Everybody's going to get bought at that title. So no matter what you do, it's always going to be the same end result.
Yeah, because it's everything's fucked. So we just watched South Park and...
I can't. This is not worth how angry I'm getting. This is just... It isn't. It isn't. She just name-dropped South Park. The enlightened centrist that watches South Park. We all know one, don't we? We all know one, don't we?
It's easier to deal with life that way.
Yeah. Could you ever trust any politician ever for real? Probably not.
The dumbest fucking people that think they're smart. This is the definition of it. This is exactly it. This is it. This is it. My least favorite type of person,
Everybody just needs to get a little more stoned.
Yeah. Do you guys want...
Well, for one thing, the South Park is funny. I grew up on South Park. I find a lot of South Park funny. That's not the fucking point. The point is that this Redditoid category of human being is very, very prevalent all over the world. And they are by far the number one group that pisses me off more than anyone else. Because they genuinely do think they're enlightened. They really think they're enlightened.
Weed?
I don't take any side.
You don't take any side?
I don't take any side.
Okay.
Yet beneath the mask of nihilism came several sage tidbits of wisdom.
Pain comes from a lack of understanding. Once you figure out and sit in your feelings and find clarity with the situation that you're going through, your pain will go away because you will start to understand where it's coming from.
You got opportunities here. And if you don't take advantage of that, then I don't know what to tell you, you know? And for all these American people, you want to do something, you want to stand up, buy yourself a bicycle. Everybody, this whole country, start riding bicycles. You get healthy, you breathe better, you save money. On top of that, start growing your own vegetables. Start growing your own fruits. You understand? Buy a rabbit, kill it, eat it. You go hunting season, you go get 2-3 deers, you chop it up, you take it to your house, you're great for the whole year. You don't need cows, you don't need chicken, all right? You don't need eggs. That's how I go against the system. I don't eat eggs. Eggs is $10 a dozen. You know what? I could do without it. So think about it, people. This is how we're gonna fight this country, the politicians and their decisions on what they wanna do with us. We decide what we wanna do with us. I decide what I do with me. Not the
your anarcho-primitivist friend, as I said earlier. They're a gem, man. We need to protect our anarcho-primitivists.
mayor, not the governor. Me.
It's important to remember that sometimes, no matter what's going on, whether we're on the brink of nuclear warfare or a natural disaster, a solid fraction of the population is living in their own world at all times. For real.
Anyways, as the New York City mayoral race has heated up, we've seen every type of mainstream
Shut up. That was low-key beautiful, what he said there. Before I told him to shut up, that was low-key pretty. That was low-key pretty. That's very true.
institution try and influence things one way or another. And depending on which network you watch in the morning, you're either attending a rally for justice or participating in a leftist mob takeover of the streets. That's the thing about how major outlets frame politics right now. Narratives are...
Well, I do not. Do not give him money. He has a lot of it. Give it to me instead. Subscribe right now. Pay your taxes. Make number go up. Make me buy a very nice fancy camera because I need it more than he does. Is what I'm doing right now very toxic? It would be if it was another streamer or content creator of the same parody as me. In this case, it is truly not. So I am doing it very much so right now.
We get informed using what you might add sense.
Don't buy that app. Subscribe to me. Don't go to Ground News. Subscribe to me.
$5 a month. Just scan the QR code here or click the link below to sign up. Supporting Ground News helps to support us, which means we can keep making videos like this and giving you guys coverage that isn't watered.
Channel 5 is really fucking good, and the fact that they posted this right before the fucking finishing line of the elections means that everyone's on side. It's very obvious. It pitches itself as very centrist and not politically involved, but then manages to give a very, very decent socialist pitch. Almost every single time, it's very obviously directed towards presenting most lefties as normal, chill people that should be supported by most people. It's a very good channel. Now, is the founder and leader of the channel a fucking problematic figure because of some receipts? Probably. I think so. I remember some shit being said back in the day. So, keep that in mind. But does the work that they do contribute a lot? Is it a part of the funnel? Is it pretty fucking good? In my modest opinion, it is. Is there a very, very obvious underlining tone that he wants to make this into a company? At this point, I think he has made it into a company. I'm guessing it. I'm telling you right now, Channel 5 will go from something being called ironically a TV channel into an actual channel. He will turn this into a very big thing. I mean, they're already going international. It's fucking insane. So when you do that and you start creating an actual private media enterprise, the chances of not getting corrupted are very, very low. But I'm still leaving it to him to them. Hopefully, it has some sort of democratic governance model inside of the corporate structure. I'm leaving it to them to hopefully figure out properly and fix. But speaking of people that are just one guy in front of a camera and not Corporation. Thank you, SD, for the 5 months. Thank you, Aster J, for the 5 second and third worlders holding up this chat as always, baby. Thank you very much. And we have our first Western taxpayer, Rigons. Thank you for your first 10, my friend. That is extremely kind of you. If you don't know how taxes work, ! Tax. You have just told me that you are a Western minority. If you're a Western white person and gave me 10, then that is low-key problematic. I'm kidding. No, that is fucking lovely. Thank you very much. Everybody say thank you to Rigons and to Aster J for giving you 15 new child soldiers. Absolutely fantastic. There's only one Channel 5, and it's Berlusconi's Canale 5. Oh, I grew up on that shit, man. I grew up on that shit, man. I fucking remember that shit. Fake to be atoned. The accusers were satisfied with his growth. Yeah. His dad was a Fed too? What? This man's father was a federal agent? No fucking way. That would be crazy if he is low-key. Dude, that would be insane. No, I can't make these sorts of claims, but Holy Mother of God, if there has ever been one category of leftists that has been co-opted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, it is leftists that did fucked up sexual shit, right? And then the feds are like, you want this shit gone? Come to us now, yes? It's a very classic scenario. Is that what happened with our Tavares here? I do not believe so. Our Tavares is trying to do everything he can to clean his hands. But I don't remember what was big taboo back in day? What was the big thing that made everybody go, holy shit, I fucking hate this motherfucker? Genuinely remind me. I don't know. Tell me. And also is we're drinking beer, Tavares. We're drinking this shit. Fucking tastes like piece that comes out of asshole. Schofferhofer. This is one of my Russian friends' favorite beer. I do not understand why. It's spoiled bread dipped in a lot of water. He was a drunk sex pest. But how sex pesty we talking? And how much proof we talking? Got pushy when drunk. Begged for sex from girls. He begged for sex? Okay, that is stupid and cringe, but what do you mean by begged for sex? Oh, please have sex with me. Like, that is stupid and cringe, but it is not like, oh, I will never listen to this person's opinions. Kind of a creep. I don't think he sexually assaulted anyone, but don't quote me. Okay, I'm getting different messages here from chat. Okay, but nobody physically assaulted, yes? So creepy, but, I think it was more on the cringe end of the spectrum than violent. He coerced her basically by being annoyingly persistent. The sexual allegations against person. Okay, what this? Will I read this? Fuck no. Oh my God, why they use such scary photo of our guy? Full guide to sexual misconduct. Andrew, blah, blah, blah. No. No fucking move. Okay, claims began to go viral on January 5th when somebody posted a 2-minute video saying that the guy pressured her into sexual acts. Okay, Jesus Christ. Made an apology video a while back, I think. Yes. Hence why Hassan dropped him. But Hassan was on wallpaper of this video. Okay, I don't know. I have no opinion. I don't know. I'm a fucking straight white dude. The fuck do I know about what women should feel comfortable or uncomfortable with? So I'll leave it to you guys to tell me what to think. This is not me fence-sitting. I will not fence it. Tell me what you think about this. Women in chat, unironically, tell me what you think about this. Is this, just extremely cringe and what the fuck, dude? Or is this okay, you should stay away from me, you freaky motherfucker, okay? Is this just fucking weird motherfucker? Or is this, dangerous motherfucker?
down or dictated by corporate interests. So check it out, stay informed.
Because when we, draw a line between the good that he does with the channel and maybe some of the shit that he did on the other side, I know it's incomparable, but you get my point. We can get closer to a conclusion of what the value is of the stuff that he is creating. He was self-medicating with drugs and alcohol since he was struggling with derealization as a result of his persistent hallucinogenic perception disorder. He has since gone to rehab, but okay, so he was constantly, because he had that disease thing. Regardless of his past misbehavior, he seems to be making his brand relevant again, so I don't think you can avoid him. Hassan even just got interviewed by their guy in New York City. The ladies are saying sex pest. His response was not the best, but hopefully he makes up for it. Sun showed Channel 5 on his stream 2 weeks ago. He's got permanent asset flashbacks. Yeah, I keep referring to this guy to all my friends that fucking drop fucking LSD all the time. I'm like, oh, there's no consequences, right? It's all propaganda, yeah. As a woman in chat, honestly, I struggle with it. I've been cornered like that before, and it was genuinely frightening, but I don't know if he has grown since then. I would be wary around him with that knowledge. Understandable completely. Okay, I understand now.
And most importantly, don't let the media tell you what to think. All right? Sounds good. Back to New York City.
After catching a mosaic of vibes from Brooklynites, Saddam headed to Forest Hills, Queens, to the Zoran, Bernie Sanders, and AOC rally, where he was first met by a local communist outside, slanging newspapers for the people.
I am a communist. Yes, I'm with the Revolutionary Communists of America. I think that a lot of New Yorkers see Zoran as a glimmer of hope in a vast political landscape which is totally barren. The fact that he's, talking about affordability, he's talking about cheaper rent, he's talking about, cheaper rent, cheaper grocery prices, right? I think that is all something that is worth fighting for. The only problem is, how do we actually get that? How do we actually make that happen, right? And what we are here to say is that Zoran should decide who his enemies are. And
a guy he chose RCA to interview, definitely a Fed. I watch his videos semi-regularly on stream, and it's almost always the RCA that he interviews. Now, when I think about it, there is a pattern, but I don't know. I don't mind. I don't have a fucking opinion on American organizations. Never had LSD, but I can attest to the fact that using cocaine never made me want to write a child orgy. What the fuck?
And who his friends are. And we think that his enemies are the establishment Democrats, the Democratic Party as a whole, who is going to try to drag him down and prevent him from actually meeting his policies, because cheaper...
I was PSL at the LA protests. Okay, I was PSL, okay.
Rent means going against the landlords, right? It means going against the interests of quite powerful landlords in the city of New York. It means going against the grocery store capitalists, which have quite a powerful lobby, right? One of the grocery store bosses, he said of Gristedes, right? He said that he was going to pull out of New York City if Zoran won.
By the way,
right?
He's not profitable even under this context, this particular guy. He just owns all the buildings where he puts his supermarkets in, and he puts the supermarkets there so that he can grow the presence of his brand, that then increases the image of his brand doing really well, because he's opening more grocery stores, which then leads to him getting more and more investor money. So basically, the money he loses from opening grocery stores that are already too expensive and that nobody can afford, the money he loses on opening them, convince so many investors that he's doing very well that it outshines how much he's losing. Basically, I'm going to lose $100,000 a month by opening a new grocery store, but investors are going to come in with at least $150 a month if I open a new grocery store. So it's a win. That's why he opens them. And that's why the market economy makes no fucking sense, because everything, including the current fucking AI and tech bubble, is just fucking speculation on top of speculation. There is no direct relationship between how good your fucking product is and how much it actually is valued by society, or how much the labor involved in the developing of that product is valued by society.
We would say, sure, pull out and we will take over your grocery stores, right? And we will use them for cheaper groceries, and we will take over the entire food industry, because that's something that can be done if the working class is organized.
And then the working class people will have no place to eat and no place to buy their food.
Yeah, she fucking came back, brothers!
Because the working class people, some of whom get EBT and some who don't, rely upon good grocery stores with good food, with good produce, and not the government.
Cuomo voters. That's what I call the shitbag left. Use what they use against us, okay? Unironically, they keep posting the fucking, the SJW fucking people go like, right? Like the interesting looking people, let's call it. Let's use the same tool against them. This is what the American right wing at the end of the day looks like.
And that doesn't even know how to run a grocery store. In New York, they haven't run grocery stores. They do have food pantries.
Husband has completely given up. She's like, she made me come here. You kind of look sweet, actually.
But people need...
She even looks sweet. She's just like fucking brainwashed out of her mind. Always systems, never people. Systems, never people. Systems, never people. But it feels good to point and be like, look. Oh, yeah.
Proper grocery stores with fresh, good, reliable food for themselves.
And he's obviously here for $200 that they give them to wear the t-shirts or hold up signs.
Though obviously a minority, the Cuomo supporters who did show up to the Zoran rally to protest were among some of the most vocal.
Andrew Cuomo is a lifelong New Yorker.
Everybody who came, half of the people who came to protest Zohran also have an Israeli passport.
He grew up in Queens, just a couple of miles from here. On a nice day, you could walk there. He's an experienced, knowledgeable person who has brought good programs and good architecture projects into the city and into the state. LaGuardia Airport, different bridges, the train station, and other things also over the years. So no, he is not a perfect person.
Yeah, I think she's just paid. Oh, yeah, I could. All the red flags are there. In this case, all the blue flags are there.
Neither am I.
He follows the script. Yeah, you guys think so? You guys agree with me? Yeah, I think it's...
Neither is anybody. But we have choices of who is on the ballot. And Mamdani has no background, no experience, no knowledge, and he keeps doing things to incite, to get different groups to be fighting one another. And I'm Jewish. Even if I wasn't Jewish, I would feel this way. He is inciting. And if you call him on any of those things, he says, oh, it's an Islamophobia. Everybody is...
Chat, don't fucking say it. We're not that type of chat. I know it would be funny if I also said it. But I'm not going to fucking say it because we're not that type of chat, okay?
Afraid of the Muslims or doesn't like Muslims. And Cuomo believes in bringing everyone together. I was just at a rally and that's what he spoke about.
Black, white, brown, public unions, private unions, middle class, all together, fighting for fairness.
Poor kids should have just as many rights as white kids. That's what this is giving. Remember this, chat. Remember this.
We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. wealthy kids, black kids, Asian kids. No, I really mean it, but think how we think about it. We think, no, we're going to dumb it down. They can do anything anybody else can do given a shot. The reason we're the country.
So beautiful, man. Come on, tell me this is not the same vibe.
A rally, and that's what he spoke about.
Black, white, brown, public unions, private unions, middle class, all together, fighting for fairness and justice and the values that this country represents.
Has Mamdani ever even worked in a supermarket, let alone run a supermarket? He doesn't know the first thing about food distribution, keeping fresh food on the shelves, managing the supermarket.
Yes, famously, people that run the executive branch of government have to know every intricate thing about every inch of how society runs. If you want to be president of America, you need to know how to drive a train, how to drive a bus, how to pilot a plane, how to drive a tank, how to clean a gun, how to wash a sewer, how to catch a dog, how to wash hair, how to paint hair, how to do nails, how to massage, how to suck dick, how to take dick, how to paint a billboard, how to do graffiti, how to sell cocaine, how to ride a cab, how to do an Uber, how to sell crack in the alleyway, how to buy crack in the alleyway. If you want an executive, somebody in the executive branch of government, they need to have experienced everything that a human could potentially experience, and that's when we can properly introduce them to the chair of emperor president. How to pack crack. Crack is difficult to pack. I don't know anything about that.
There's a lot involved because we're dealing with public health and what's the underlying assumption with all residential real estate. I used to be a real estate accountant. That's why I'm just not speaking off the top of my head here. Is that the tenants pay the expenses in the building, but the cost of everything are going up. The utilities, the maintenance, the staff. We cannot just have a rent freeze because what happens when the rent is too low, the maintenance.
Please don't tell me you're a landlord as well. Holy mother of all stereotypes. Please don't. Please. I hate this. I hate this. Please don't do that shit.
In the building.
Can I get a word in?
Go ahead.
I think.
Oh, she is a landlord. Do you think so? Oh, God. It would be too horrible.
That what we are seeing in the city is a rent crisis beyond any scale. I mean, rent has been going up year after year after year. And yeah, it is incredibly unaffordable, right? And I think that actually I would support a rent freeze, right? What I would support even more is capping at rent at 10%. This lady, she's saying that she's worked in real estate. Then you might know that there is a tremendous amount of real estate that is totally empty in the city. The amount of commercial real estate in downtown New York is tremendous.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's
Don't make fun of the comrade. You might disagree on particular things with him. Here he is doing good work. He is touching grass. He is interacting with the popular media. He is dunking on landlord apologia. Come on, pick your battles, chat, okay? Pick your battles. Feel like there's something to the whole framing of the executive's role as micromanaging and fixating on the smallest details rather than recruiting experts and delegating. Oh, that is a very strong framework that they absolutely love using. And they love using it in both directions. They love saying that you should not be elected because you're not a professional at absolutely everything. But then when they elect one of their fucking right-wing figures that is a complete fucking idiot and usually just some fucking fail son that failed into political office because if he was a really successful capitalist, he would be buying presidents, not being one, then they use the excuse of, of course he's going to make mistakes, he's just human, he can't know absolutely everything. It's one of those tools that everybody on the political fucking spectrum uses in order to battle their enemy. Because it's easy, it's lazy, etc., etc. It just usually leftist politicians that are not absolute sellouts understand that you need to hire exceptional professionals in your executive branch, but more importantly, in the branch that executes orders when it comes to the management of a state, the management of an economy, and the management of a people. And we have a quite literally country that exists right now. We have multiple, but PRC is on a similar size of the United States that literally does that. Like literally fucking does that. Sometimes in China, you don't even have to. You don't even have the right of an opinion on particular things unless you have a fucking degree that proves that you know what you're talking about, etc., etc., etc. It's a ping pong table. How much did that stupid hat cost anyway? Let's go, Brandon. Oh my God! I just know chat. I want everybody. Oh Lord, I can't believe this is real. Chat. Why are you not posting the emote? I'm not going to tell you which emote. Why are you not posting the emote? Look at this picture. It's literally a Wojak. It is literally a Wojak. Please. Let's go, Brandon. There. Yes. Chip Ninja. That. No, Chip Ninja. Look at what Chip Ninja. I swear to God, like chat, you are literally the smartest people I know. But sometimes I feel like you just are fucking perpetually drunk or something. What Chip Ninja posted. Look at him. Look at the emote. Look at him. Look at the emote. Now look at him again. No, now the emote. Now him. Now the emote. Now him. Now the emote. Cheers, chat. I love you, cunts. To the new art on the walls. It's nice to be alive. I love my job. Even when we're hemorrhaging subs. God bless. One day you're down, the other one you go back again. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Go, Brandon.
Yeah! Let's go, Cuomo! Yeah. Let's go, Cuomo!
I'm only supporting Cuomo because Sliwa can't win.
I respect him, but 13 is an interesting number.
I'm here as a pro-Israel anti-socialist protesting Mamdani and his cohorts who have come to my neighborhood to spew their nonsense about socialism and anti-Zionism.
13 is an interesting number. Is he doing the... "13 words? Nah, too... 13 sexual assaults, 13 women. Yes! There you go. You are smart. 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 Okay. Kid's one of us. Holy shit. We almost called the kid a fucking Nazi. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. 13 isn't just unlucky. It's also the number of Cuomo sexual assaults.
Oh, Cuomo! Yeah. Let's go, Cuomo!
I'm only supporting Cuomo because Sliwa can't win.
I respect him, but 13 is an interesting number.
I'm here as a...
The kids will be all right.
A pro-Israel anti-socialist protesting Mamdani and his cohorts who have come to my neighborhood to spew their nonsense about socialism and anti-Zionism.
He is also divorced.
He's a jihadist.
Well, he certainly won't.
Okay, so I give shit to the left that Ben Shapiro stole facts over feelings from us, an ideology completely obsessed with feelings over facts, took that from us, okay? A literal ideology obsessed with facts, dialectical materialism and so on. The second thing I am about to give shit to the left as a proud, not dirtbag, but shitbag leftist, is that we never, because we never stooped so low, because it's low-key, just body shaming. It is. I agree. It is. It is. I'm not saying it's good. But why don't we just, take photos of our political opponents and just post them on the internet? Come on. It's such easy, 100,000 likes on Twitter type shit. 200% chance this woman's children shun her. Remember, Hugo, systems not people. Systems not people. But goddamn, bro.
He certainly won't denounce the jihadists, that's for sure.
Shithole, just from the place he came from, a freaking shithole. And he wants to spread his socialism, communism, jihadists.
Do you think people will leave if Mamdani wins?
You know what? A lot of people have a lot of money invested here. We'll survive him. We survived de Blasio. We'll survive, right? It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but we'll survive. We're not running. We don't run. We don't run. We're not running. Jews don't run.
All the taxes that he expects to collect to pay for all his free
IDF! IDF!
No politic here. No politic here. IDF! IDF!
IDF! IDF! IDF! IDF! IDF! IDF! IDF!
After catching some of the worst vibes imaginable, Saddam decided it was time to go inside to the rally and see what's up.
I would define socialism with community. I think socialism is actually caring about the community you live in and are involved with. So when I hear Zoran actually express the values of socialism, they actually sound helpful. They sound communal. It's like, do we want to all survive and live in this together healthily or not?
You know, it's too expensive to live.
I think the Democratic Party has a bit of an identity crisis, and the younger generation is speaking up as loudly as it knows how to. And if the older generation isn't listening, we're going to have a problem. And the thing is, like, if they actually want our vote, which by the way they do, they need it, then they got to listen to it, man. And we're speaking for AOC, we're speaking for Zoran, we're speaking with Bernie. And yeah, man, I think partnership, it lies with this. I think Zoran represents a big change.
He's not afraid to embrace tough issues like Israel-Palestine. He was quick to say it's a genocide, it's apartheid, in a way, in a time that like people were not willing to face that sort of criticism about Israel.
And they were just stupid. Like morality on to the side. They were absolute fucking idiots. Zoran understood correctly that progressive-leaning Americans do care about what your opinion on foreign policy is. Sometimes even more than what your domestic policy is. So if you align with them, there's a pretty big chance you can get people on your side that would not have considered voting for you based on the domestic policies that you have. That's number one. And number two, he just looked at the fucking numbers, bro. And the numbers show that the majority of Americans of all stripes do not support Israel anymore. He just looked at the numbers and he adjusted his politics accordingly. Now, he probably adjusted his politics to be pro-Palestinian because he's pro-Palestinian and he's not a cuck, right? And he's fucking chill like that, which God bless. But even if he wasn't, it would be a sound strategic move.
I also think public safety is a really big one, but I think so many communities, no matter where you go, like I was talking to a friend in Jamaica and a friend in Pelham Parkway in the Bronx, and we all talked about public safety. And I think so many people think, you know, more police, but in fact, there's so many mental health issues, and I think the Department of Community Safety.
Yeah, I've been all over the fucking world. I felt exceptionally unsafe in New York.
It would be absolutely life-changing to addressing those issues, and it would be a platform and a program that would also be sensitive to LGBTQ people, BIPOC people, and communities that are often left out of decisions.
And I think the Mamdani campaign is, you know, in a similar vein, standing up for the things that Democrats have always said they believe in, but that we have to be, you know, stronger and fight harder for.
What you cannot replicate is authenticity and personality, and I think that's something that you can see through how someone communicates online a lot of the time. In addition to that, the values really matter, right? Like I think what makes Zoran successful in that form of media is.
You also recognize that for a lot of people, that not even the category that really cares about foreign policy, that I said that a lot of American progressives do, which big ups, that's what makes you an actual fucking progressive. Considering non-Americans human, right? But even that to the side, like he tapped into something that when it comes to Palestine, just the majority of people cared about.
What makes Zoran successful in that form of media is that not only is he reaching and speaking the language of the internet, right? He's speaking to an audience that wants to hear and wants to see a politician fighting for affordability, right? Wants to hear a politician speaking about how rents are skyrocketing and what they'll do about it, right? Not every politician can do that, right?
Yeah.
You can do the videos, but some of you can't speak about what you're going to do to solve the problems that people within those spaces are very passionate about. And I think that authenticity and values systems are lacking in maybe some of the replications that we do see other electeds attempt to do online.
I know.
There's left Syria, and there's no way the pro-Palestine stance is purely a LARP. It's definitely not a LARP, and people notice that. People notice that big time. He's a perfect combination of somebody that low-key is like hiding his power levels, but in the best way possible. And someone that believes in most of the shit that he says. People can smell that. And that combined with him unironically just having the right opinion on most things, with the fact that the majority of the voting body in New York agrees with that, and it's a surefire win. The only thing that was stopping Zohran Mamdani from becoming a Zohran Mamdani is unironically political apathy, because everybody was even this cool person said when Zohran told me he's gonna run for mayor, I thought he was batshit insane. So what I mean by political apathy is it's the first guy that does it must be pretty fucking crazy, because everybody's telling him, what the fuck, you fucking anti-Zionist democratic socialist platform running for mayor of New York? Are you fucking insane, bro? The fuck, you fucking freak. That is so utopian. You're such a fucking idiot, right? Until someone does it, and then another guy does it, and then another guy does it. Unless they get co-opted, of course. Then we're all fucked. But yeah. It's all about it's getting over that doomer pill. And he's a perfect example of being able to do it. Now, can you doom pill yourself again by saying, he'll just get co-opted? I mean, Obama just reached out to him. What do you think Obama's expertise is in, huh? Co-opting. Exactly. How about Obama get a job? Huh? Instead of just running with the curtails of his ex-job. How about that? Thank you, PGH Mint Mayo. Mint Mayo sounds tasty. Sounds freaky, but tasty. Thank you for the Prime. And a very modest reminder to everybody who was considering subscribing to subscribe or pay their taxes on this fine day. Support what we do here. Support our principles, socialist analysis. Pay your taxes and support the show. And this month's target is something that will make me less pixelated than this. Buying an overpriced camera that probably JT will force me into. So yes, if you have any money lying around, I'd appreciate it. If you don't, of course, don't fucking please. Please.
There's Hakeem Jeffries, there's Chuck Schumer, there's all these guys, but if they're not tapping into the culture, then they're missing the point. Vote for Zoran. New York City is not for sale, baby. Come on.
Welcome. Join us. The water is warm. We won't even make you change your sex. You could just show up and we can make things cheaper and better and less corrupt.
I have been supporting Zoran since the beginning of the campaign. I believe that he is the mayor we need to actually, make sure that the labor movement has a secure place and a secure standing to rebuild in New York, continue building in New York, and and take it to people like Jeff Bezos, who are every single day keeping their foot on the necks of Amazon workers across the country. You know, a year ago, I was arrested on a picket line by when Amazon tried to interfere with what was happening on the picket line. They arrested me, a bunch of other Teamster leaders, and the reality is people didn't do anything to stop that. And Zoran is he's been an ally for labor unions across the city. I think he'll continue to be, and I hope that in the future we'll see some real success with him as an ally.
And Zoran seems separate from a Democratic establishment platform. He seems like his own guy.
I mean, everything he's done has displayed that he's been pro-worker.
Comrade K76, my biggest fear for his campaign is that being a democratic socialist in the capital city of capitalism, the capital will do everything in its power to screw over any progressive policies, and then people will point at these failures and go, look, socialism never works. We talked about this so many times here on the stream. I agree. There's a few ways this can go. They sabotage his campaign so he doesn't win. That's not looking likely. Trump actually goes full in and tries to do some deportation shit or sending in the police. So we're talking about a concentrated coup on New York City proper. Another option would be stupid. Third is Zohran's policies work really well. That changes the opinions of millions upon millions of Americans when it comes to what socialist policy can do for you, what a socialist government is. And we all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and it's really nice. Option number 3. Option number 4 is they take something like this and shoot him in the back of the head. That is a very, very real chance. I'm not fucking tinfoil hat guy or whatever. This is the United States of America. They fucking kill political figures fucking every year. So that could very much so happen. And that's option number 4. And option number 5 is exactly what you said, which is the highest likely one, unfortunately. Low-key, they will use his victory as a win for themselves, because they'll be like, okay, it's time to remind everyone around our beautiful, beautiful nation that being run by being governed by a socialist will quite literally annihilate your city. And they're just going to use it to push the country further right. I really hope he staffs really smart people, real believers. I hope he doesn't sell out when it starts feeling really difficult, because at some point it will. Because everybody's watching. The whole fucking planet's watching, but most definitely the entirety of the United States is watching. And he can do very radical things. By simply governing really, really well, better than any mayor in recent history, and elevating New York to a greater level of stability and economic prosperity for everyday people than was seen before. Because just being able to use those statistics for socialists all over the world even would be a great benefit. But it's going to be an absurdly uphill battle. And that is all in the case that he does not actually get shot in the back of the head in an alley. Because again, this is very real. I hope he has the best fucking security team that he can fucking pay for. I really hope so. He will succeed. I believe so as well. Maybe it's cope, maybe it's not. I don't think he'll sell out. But at the end of the day, it's all about the political will. And the political economy. And sometimes you don't have enough rocks in your backpack to throw at somebody that's driving at you with a tank. And in this, allegory I just used, the Republican Party and right-wing Democrats will definitely be driving tanks towards naked Zohran, who has a bunch of rocks. Shakira!
From the fact that he was on hunger strike with the taxi drivers to many things beyond that. I just want to be very clear. I'm not here as a representative of the union. I'm speaking as a volunteer.
I think Zoran's run, his primary win, and hopefully this general election win will show the party that people crave these ideals, right? These democratic socialist ideals. They want someone who is going to fight to make their lives more affordable and is able to do it because they are unbought and unbossed, right? There is millions, tens of millions of dollars spent against Zoran to try to beat him in the primary, and he won by 12 points, right? Because people are starting to see past this old way of doing politics. They're craving this new wave of democratic socialist electeds who, again, are standing on business for some of the things that they're fighting for because they are not, owned by these corporations. And whether it's Medicare for all, a Green New Deal with 100% union jobs, whether it's an arms embargo to Israel and ending the genocide in Gaza, and what the DSA is doing is showing that there is a better alternative.
What do you think of Curtis Sliwa?
I love how much of a hater he is, and he's a true New Yorker, and how he bashes Andrew Cuomo is artistic and incredible.
No, Siwa's a G. Listen, I would never vote for him, but if I could grab a beer with Siwa just to hear stories, I'd listen to every single one of them, man. But I can't believe he's on that stage, bro. Yeah.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, if I could go on a road trip and be like, tell me about your life, man, most entertaining trip of my life, swear to God.
All of a sudden, some gorilla pops up in front of me who had been stuffed under the dashboard. He's popping a 38 right down at my three-piece set, my lower extremities, not the knife, spoon, and fork. And all of a sudden, he says, take this, you son of a bitch, boom, and he fires.
Curtis Sliwa.
If you don't have one of these friends, what are you doing? You need at least one. You need at least one, You need at least one. Hopefully a bit less racist. Hopefully a little bit less racist. But come on, you can't tell me you don't need one of these cunts, man.
Donald Trump, Eric Adams.
I got a few. They're not racist at all. They're fucking Slavs. They just fucking, I don't know, hate each other mostly. I mean, they're racist about each other's ethnicities. That against, fucking American definition of that shit. But,
These are three men who should not have been in politics and should have been on reality TV. They need to be on Bravo.
Yeah.
You know what
Curtis
I mean?
could drop into a Bravo show tomorrow.
We were unfortunately put in the wrong timeline to get some of those folks to think that they should run for office, but I just needed them to just be messy clean.
Dude, the fucking redhead guy should have fucking run clubs and so a dual business, discotecas, bate, discoteca, discoteca, and car dealerships. He would be richer than Bloomberg. Okay, this man selling you fucking Toyota. Back in the 80s, I was driving my Toyota. It saved me from the mob. Okay, if I was driving a fucking BMW or a Mercedes, it would have gone straight through their cheap aluminum. But the Toyota, it saved me. It stopped the bullet, okay? It would have gone straight through my dick, cut the whole 9-inch thing off. But because of the Toyota, it only stopped at the first inch. I lost only 1 inch of my dick. My wife loves it now even more. She always said that 9 inches is too much. That is that, and you're not buying a Toyota from that guy. You're not buying a Toyota from that man. You are buying a Toyota from that man. Okay.
Well, on TV.
I wonder.
And guests on the Wendy Williams show.
How do you feel about Cuomo?
You understand? Man, I feel like Cuomo is your standard politician. He's a man in a suit that's caring about green more than he's caring about us. So Cuomo isn't special to me. He isn't different to me. I feel like we've seen thousands of him if we've been watching. So I wouldn't vote for him if my life depended on it.
Yeah, what an embarrassing individual, failed leader, disgraced governor.
I just think, he's basically been in office my entire life. I'm 26 years old, and I think that even if, when I do debate people, I'm like, we've already seen him, and we've already seen how he runs the government. We've seen, the 6 train getting messed up on weekends because he cut funding to the MTA, and we've seen, New York's leadership go in complete crisis, and we've seen even with this campaign, him use ChatGPT for his ads.
I think that he has a lot of great experience cutting social programs, harassing women, and taking bribes. So, I'm a little worried that Zoran doesn't have as much experience in those fields.
This guy's my favorite. He's lovely.
But I don't know. I feel like Cuomo probably smells like aqua velvet and leather polish. And I don't know, he just makes me feel very uncomfortable. It feels like one of your dad's friends just talks a little too close. And it's just a little too handsy with everyone.
As New Yorkers, when we can tell when someone's 10 toes and when they're not. That's it.
What we've had so far sucks.
What are your thoughts on Cuomo?
Fucking killing it.
There
you go. Beautiful.
When they're not. That's it.
What we've had so far sucks.
What are your thoughts on Cuomo?
Sucks. What can I say? He comes from a family of politicians. After a while, you start stinking.
Zoran represents... something different in a way that I think maybe for many people Trump did too.
MAGA has understood this for the last 10, 15 years. You have cool music, you have food, everyone's welcome. Like, the only thing we're going to talk about is how to make your life better, right? Like, there's no, like, check at the gate. And I think that these progressives finally get it and they know how to message it, right? There's like, hey, you know how your life kind of sucks right now? What if we made it suck less? And I think that's a powerful message. I think these guys actually believe it, unlike the MAGA people who have been saying that and blaming trans immigrant fastball players.
What brings you on TV? Out here today?
I don't know. I just kind of found myself. I'm a big fan of visiting stadiums all around the country. It seems like a very chill vibe here.
Yeah.
And they just kind of let me in. I don't know. Hell yeah, of course. Fuck yeah. Zohran Mamdani.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. Of course, they'll still say, oh, it's New York. It's woke and gay. That's why.
What is this fit, though, bruv? What do you call these baggies? Fucking over shoulder. No, this is another purse. Sling bag is a sling bag. Sling bag. Like my dad wears these. No, that's not a sling bag. That's not a sling bag. Crossbody fanny pack. It's not a fanny pack either, guys. You got what the fuck, guys? Crossbody bag. Yes, it's a crossbody bag. Yes, it is a crossbody bag. Dude, like every uncle I know wears it like this. Okay, this is like my father who is ancient. Okay, but even he moved to a fanny pack across his chest, but he can't even wear it. He wears it on the side. So he can't even wear it on the side. He wears it in his hand. But this is like this is every single this. But no, I need it on an unk. Come on, give me a better photo. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying, like, what are we bringing these back? Like, that's insane to bring these back. And I can't even like properly Google it, so I show you exactly what I mean. Ili ima nekih naših ovde, brate? Kako se kaže, kako se zove to sranje? A Chinese tourist wear it so it's valid. No, it's not. It's fucking, no. No, just wear a fucking fanny pack like a proper drug dealer over your fucking chest and that's it. They never went away. Not in my part of the world either. I think it's got something to do with, you know, either post-socialist or still socialist states that they are fucking wearing that shit all the time. Bre, Srbi, Hrvati, Bošnjaci, brate, ajde pomozite mi, Sloveniji, ima li nekog ovde? Makedonci, Bugari, ajde. What do we call them here? I can't remember, because I gotta show you, like, seljačke torbice, eto, ja ću tako, but no, not like this, torbice za muškarce. Like, come on, you can't tell me this isn't the worst. This is literally the most toxic, annoying, worst dressed, and like no opinions having guy from Eastern Europe. Like, this is the fucking, he wears this. That's the fit. That's the fit. It's not a, search passport bags. Like, not even this. This is like a rich guy. This is a guy doing whatever. This is a fanny pack. This is fine. This is like a cross thing. That's fine. I'm talking guys that just wear this. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This guy, like, this is 2006 calling. Only unks wear this, and then my fucking Turkish king does this. What in the mother of? No. I'm saying it. This bag is literally reactionary. This is a reactionary bag. You cannot be a modern fucking socialist and wear this bag. That's a reactionary as fuck unk fucking bag. Do you understand? Hipster? I guess it's always like that. They make fun of the fucking gopniks for shit that they wear, and then 20 years later they start wearing it. Look at like all of fucking British hip hop now wears fucking tracksuits. But back in the day, it was funny Slav squat man. Look at peasant. Bro, I'm catching strays out here. Wait, you telling me you really wear a bag like this? What the fuck? What the actual shitty? Hassan isn't a... Yeah, I keep forgetting that he's fucking ancient, don't I? I keep forgetting that my guy is actually an unk. It's a generic performative male outfit. How is this if you wear this in the Balkans, people will think that you literally sell cigarettes and you like to go to football matches and beat the shit out of people. This is the like if you wear this in in my part of the world around, I don't know, Belgrade or Zagreb, they will think you're from the village visiting your rich cousin. You're a man from village visiting rich cousin. Maybe you help sell some portocal, some pomegranate to local civilized peoples of big city. Carry insulin in mind. That's the only friend of mine that I don't make fun of. Unironically, no, I'm very serious. There's this many greetings. He's sometimes a fucking chatter. He's this deranged fucking psycho. His name is, I can't tell his name. And he always wears that fucking shit and always goes passive aggressive with fucking full right to the bouncers outside of bars and clubs that wears all of his insulin in it. And some bouncers don't know that it's fucking insulin. And they're like, dude, are you genuinely just like trying to bring in narcotics in here? He's like, it's fucking insulin. But yes, he is the only guy I never give shit to. And he has a perpetual, that fucking diabetic motherfucker. He has a perpetual, because he's actually like an organizer. He's like a socialist. He's in a party. I'm not, so he has to wear like suits all the time, at least blazers on top of shirts, either dress shirts or t-shirts. And because he has to wear that thing, when he takes it off, he has a perpetual line across his blazers. that is from the fanny pack. You Gopnik making fun of a guy for having to wear that type of bag because otherwise he would not be able to bring life-saving medication with him. Ha 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 ha. Who said punching down wouldn't be funny? Ha 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 ha. But yeah, that I understand, okay? Diabetics, you can wear it. Or other people that need insulin. You can wear it. Nobody else. Nobody. Zove se pederuša. Nije pederuša, be brate. The other one. That's a fanny pack. That's a fanny pack that you're saying. It's not. What if I deal drugs? Can I wear? No, you should just wear a fanny pack across your fucking chest. Like a proper fucking drug dealer. What about tote bags? I'm not going to give my opinion on tote bags. It is far too reactionary for you guys to take it. Probably because I'm getting energy that at least like 20% of chat actually wears tote bags, unironically. So, yeah. Dads can wear them still. Yes. If you have children, you are allowed to wear this. Or if you're as ancient as Hassan, you're allowed to wear this. Nobody else.
Zoran Mamdani. Yeah. He's the GOAT.
Reminder to subscribe so I can afford expensive bags like Gucci Man over here, Hassan Abi. But I will not buy shitty bags like him. I will buy nicer bags and wear them here instead of there because that is petit bourgeois decadence and mine would be elegant leftist chic. Today we're struggling hardcore with subs. So anything coming our way would be mucho apreciado if you want to pay your taxes. And you haven't this week, especially if you're a Westerner, you should feel exceptionally ashamed for not paying your taxes. As we say, tax the rich, but in this case, tax the Westerner, which under the context of chat, you are the rich ones here. So if you're from the West, every week you owe me 20 gift subs. There you go, Mobius. That is what I'm talking about. Mobius the king or queen. Or MB, definition of monarchical figure that comes in and pays their taxes regularly. Thank you very much. We are moving up to 2. Westerners that happen to be white owe me 20. Okay, we are doing proud apartheid here. Westerners that happen to be an ethnic minority They owe me 10. And the developing world people owe me 5. We are now 2 Westerners that have paid their taxes. Thank you to Mobius. Mobius, you are one of the good ones. By that, I mean one of the good Westerners. Very nice, very good. I am still waiting for a white Westerner to pay their 20 gift subs. Something I genuinely believe will never happen because white people love confirming all the negative stereotypes about them, which is that they avoid taxes, they let everybody else elevate society while they sit at the fringes, and most importantly, they really, really feel fear towards being called one of the good whites. I also want to say thank you to Trey, to Esoteric, and to All Wanna See for all of their subs, and Alex in italics for those biddies. Thank you very much. Pay your taxes, pay your taxes, pay your taxes. But no joke. Like I think it's been like at least 10 days since an actual white Westerner has paid their taxes, except for, of course, the unhinged people that come in with, with the fucking crazy subs. But that's a different category. I'm a Westerner, but I'm not white. That means you owe me 10. Thank you, Anon, as well. You see, Xi Jinping only needs to pay me 1.
Of course, they'll still say, oh, it's New York, it's woke and gay. That's why they want universal child care, as opposed to Arkansas, I guess. But it'll work everywhere. It works here, it works everywhere.
What are your thoughts on Cuomo?
What can I say about Andrew Cuomo? He's a disgrace. And he's not a big fan of mine either, so.
Has he talked shit about you?
Quite a bit.
Oh, yeah?
Like, especially this past week, he's been bringing my name up virtually every day.
The assemblyman will not denounce Hamas. The assemblyman will not denounce Hassan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11.
I find the comments that Hassan made on 9/11 to be objectionable and reprehensible.
Cuomo is...
Okay, I'm taking it back. No more voting for Zochran. Zochran is against 9/11 humor.
Throwing out mailers, or the Cuomo campaign is throwing out mailers. I think it's a sign that his campaign is failing so spectacularly.
I am a Hassanabi stand first and a socialist second. I will not stand for this. Okay, the leader of the future, what's it called? The Vanguard Party. The only Turk I consider to be a human being. Hassan will not be called out like this by this evil jihadi democratic socialist. And then I go on a fucking Islamophobic rant about Zohran.
Because New Yorkers, majority of New York voters, they don't know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know who I am. And the ones that do are here. And they obviously...
We are opening beer number 3. If you would like to buy me one, you know what to do.
You like me.
Why am I drinking beer today and not something else? I don't know. I don't feel like drinking, so I'm just drinking bread, you know?
Oh, you saw Hassanabi earlier? Because I think he was there.
Oh, yeah, I chopped it up with him.
Yo, we chopped it up with him? Yo, type shit, that's dope.
Yeah, he's cool.
I want to eat this kid. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, you chatted up Hassanabi. Oh, oh my God, I loved it. I want to adopt this person. I am adopting this person.
Oh, yeah, I chopped it up with him.
Yo, we chopped it up with him?
You chopped it up with him? Oh my God, what the fuck?
Yo, type shit, that's...
Oh, you chopped it up with him. Yo, type shit.
Dope.
Yeah, he's cool.
Type shit, that's dope. Oh, you chopped it up with him? Type shit, that's dope. I want to adopt this guy. I love everything about this kid, okay?
I don't think a single New Yorker is going to be like, yeah, this was a real big misstep for Zoran.
Yeah.
I wanted fast and free buses, but he did a podcast with a guy? He did a Twitch stream with a guy? Nah, not for me. It's cancel culture bullshit, which is crazy because he's the right-wing candidate.
Yeah.
You know?
What about cancel culture in general?
I mean, cancel culture in general sucks. It's not great, but everybody does it. Everybody utilizes it. Everybody leans into it.
I think everyone can, fucking over that shit.
They're so over it, I kind of want to bring it back a little bit. Like, I think we went a little too far on the other.
This is weird, him saying that on Channel 5. because they were like buddies and shit, and then the other guys started doing shit, and then there was like a distancing. Oh, I am being one of those. I'm being a gossip girl in between. If I ever become a drama streamer, please take my life. Anyways,
everyone is just like promoting Adolf Hitler.
Oh, yeah,
on,
yeah, no,
on the timeline. Where
social
I'm like,
media is insane now.
Maybe we should bring back some woke culture.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like maybe not all the cancel culture, but like we need to bring woke back a little bit.
What do you think started that shift?
Elon bought Twitter and then said, "I love neo-Nazis and we should have them fucking do whatever they want on the platform." I mean, he openly did it.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy seeing y'all out here. This is like New York City, bro. Yo, it's lit.
oh my god, I love this kid. Whatever the fucking accent is, the way I love this kid. This kid, a chatter. Yo, like, chat. Is this one of you? What do I feel like this is one of you?
Yeah, yo, it's crazy seeing y'all out here.
It's Cressy. He said Cressy. It's Cressy. That's my favorite thing. I don't even know what like media I stole it from. This is so Cressy. I love this very Cressy. It is very litty in this building. You are chopping it up with him. It is amazing. It's so Cressy. I'm not making fun of it. I'm literally saying it's the best fucking accent ever. Okay, I'm not American. I can make fun of accents. It's a different context. English is not my first language. I have a weird sounding accent. Making fun of other fucking accents that are also funny is fucking fine under the context of me being who I am. But that aside, it's Cressy, bro. That is fucking Cressy. This is the kind of accent that gets made fun of. And then becomes the new white kid lingo on TikTok. 100% fucking Cressy.
It's like New York City, bro. Yo, it's lit.
Luckily, New York, Puerto Rican, or Dominican. I fucking love it. Oh, I can see it, blad. My woke race science is going off the charts now. I can see it. I can absolutely see it. Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy seeing y'all out here. This is like New York City.
Sorry, I'm milking this. I can't believe you said it's Cressy. That's so Cressy.
Bro, yo, it's lit.
What lessons do you
I say it's Cressy like 100 times a day.
think that the Democratic Party and people running for office around the country can
love
take
it so
from the success of Zoran's campaign?
Yeah, I mean, I think the authenticity, not only in terms of values, but in terms of believing in what you stand for while not being tied to, again, the same financial institutions that are harming the lives of working people, right? The Democratic Party needs to let go of, of AIPAC, of BlackRock, of Lockheed Martin,
of capitalism in general, brother.
Of the same institution, the same financial institutions that are electing, Republicans who, are dismantling our democracy.
I think people are fed up. They realize that the situation is untenable. There's no hope for the.
Zohran is authentic, and you can only be as consistent as Zohran is if you are authentic. Does that mean that his authenticity cannot at some point leave? Unfortunately, I have to be the asshole that reminds you of that. Yes. His authenticity can be, everybody's authenticity can potentially be bought. And it depends on the particular individual and, more importantly, the team and community that he surrounds him with that will either allow him to be co-opted or not allow him to be co-opted. We call those internal party infrastructure. Okay? You need a couple of guys to basically keep you honest. Of course, the Soviets overdid that, and the guys that kept you honest, if you were not honest, would shoot you in the back of the head. But that's in the I'm talking 40s and 50s and 60s and 30s. But in the 21st century, those guys that keep you honest, these guys that were with you from before you were big, and you fucking listen to them when they tell you that you're losing ground to belief systems that you did not hold before, because it's easier.
The younger generations out there, they feel like they can't pay rent. They feel like they'll never be able to own a home. They feel like they'll never be able to retire at a reasonable age. And everything is increasingly more dog shit year over year. So people arrive at that position not because of people like myself or whatever leading them into that position, but they arrive at that position on their own because they're like, well, okay, there's got to be an alternative out there because this shit doesn't fucking work.
New York is not for sale.
It'll be great to have a mayor who is really about the people. And it sounds cliche to say, but it's really hard to get elected as a mayor off of the backs of people and not corporations and not big money. And Zoran was able to do that. So to have someone who is untethered to the very powers that make life difficult in the city is what I'm most looking forward to, and showing the country how a democratic socialist leads, how a leftist leads, and how a progressive leads, right? In comparison to a moderate mayor. So I'm looking forward to seeing a human-centered way of governing and being one of the most powerful people in the city. And Zoran's a good person and has gotten here through the power of movement strength and co-governance. And that's unlike many of the people who have led this city or have ever led this city. And I'm really excited about that.
What do you think about maybe cutting back from eggs and then maybe like hunting deer or killing rabbits?
Yo, bro, that ain't, it's like just out in the city, it just isn't practical. We ain't hunting rats and shit, We know what's going on with that,
Big Zo right there.
Big Zo.
I love that fucking kid. Big Zo. Is this the Big Zo? Big Zo, let's go.
I got a
Make sure to go vote. November 24th.
Yeah.
As Saddam wrapped up at the Zoran rally, JP was just gearing up for something big. As I mentioned early on, he infiltrated an Andrew Cuomo-hosted young professional mixer at an undisclosed location in Manhattan. What Andrew Cuomo didn't know is that a group called Climate Defiance, known for their confrontational antics, had already planned to disrupt the young professional mixer. But JP knew about everything. He knew about the mixer, he knew about the disruption, and he got both sides of the story. Channel 5, ground news style, both sides. Anyways, JP talked to Cuomo, to the Cool Girls for Capitalism, and to some climate defiance disruptors. If you want to see all this right now, I got news for you, buddy. It is currently live on our Patreon at www.patreon.com.
Or you cannot do that and subscribe to me instead.
Enterprise Database Cloud Company. 4 words that make me want to put a bullet between my eyes. Shape-shifting tech leviathan with an insane billionaire founder and 4 decades of deep connections inside the Pentagon and the heart of...
And wait for like 3 weeks and then we watch it together on stream once again, stealing content.
American industry.
It's on YouTube now as of 3 hours ago. What? He keeps it fucking exclusive for a day, brother? Brother what, brother?
23.
Brother... What, brother?
All of the real estate that is only used for billionaires.
I designed the shirt. Shout out to Canva. It says Cool Girls for Capitalism.
I didn't love him when he was governor. I think that he's not handled a lot of things well.
You would move out if Zoran won?
Probably I move out. I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's, I know it's better over there.
Maybe Israel. Many months. Many months. Carly Winger, 19 months. Straight, and then a 20 in total. Many months. Very nice, thank you.
Wanted to stand up, especially as a woman. I think that there is this like crazy person.
Knife emoji, many months. Subscriptions, very good. Do it too. We need more subscriptions.
Perception that somehow
Probably I move out. I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's, I know it's better over there.
I wanted to.
I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's, I know it's better over there.
I wanted to stand up, especially as a woman. I think that there is this like crazy perception that somehow socialism is better for women.
Socialism is not how we move this country forward.
I've traditionally supported more conservative policies, but in this specific election, I find...
Fucking God. Who spawned a fucking Redditor into the 3-dimensional space? ACFTW, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you very much. Oh, God. You know only one type of guy has that voice.
Not how we move this country forward.
I've traditionally supported more conservative policies, but in this specific election, I find it kind of America versus anti-American.
Now, do I think...
American patriots would literally fucking hang you if they had the chance. But okay, you're not on the team, bro. Bro, you're not on the team, bro. Just fucking chill the fuck out, bro. You're not on the fucking team, bro. You're not on the fucking team, bro.
That voting for a candidate who has sexual harassment claims against him is a good thing? Absolutely not. But unfortunately, this is the voting dilemma we all face with every single election.
I have a speaking engagement here tonight. I also want to say that all of these allegations, they are true.
He's like not in support.
This is my event. This is my event.
He's going to be bad news for New York, a disgraced former governor whose decisions led to the excess deaths of thousands of elderly people.
I'm a Val Cuomo supporter.
Okay.
I think that there are not enough sexual predators in this country who are running for office.
What's going on in here?
I don't know. You tell me. Why you have pizza and you don't offer me none?
Do you want a piece of pizza?
No, I don't want it.
All right.
I don't know what the fuck is on it. Is Cuomo coming out? Sexual predators. Is Cuomo coming out?
New York City. You ask anybody who lives here, they'll tell you it's the greatest city in the universe. You ask Andrew Callahan, he's gonna roll his eyes. Because a lot of people don't know this, but...
Crockhead Barney is my queen. Yeah. Incredible.
Andrew is low-key a New York hater. But right now, there is a major election happening in New York City that is gaining national attention. We're talking democratic socialism versus neoliberalism. We're talking capitalism versus capitalism with a couple extra steps. As Channel 5's resident New York employee, I thought it important to give you guys a sense of what's
I'm about to sneeze, and it's going to be loud, so be
going on here in the city.
If you missed our previous election coverage, which came out yesterday, Saddam just attended a Zohran Mamdani rally in Queens and spoke to people both for and against the socialist candidate.
What are your thoughts on Mamdani?
Who's that?
Zohran.
Zohran Mamdani?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Mayoral candidate.
Oh, he's
New
running
York.
for mayor?
Yeah.
What's he about?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
I don't know either. Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Zohran Mamdani.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT.
So yesterday we interviewed a lot of people, but we did not find many who are willing to, with their chest, say, I'm voting for Andrew Cuomo.
Cuomo?
Because he's fucking losing and he's a rapist boy.
Or Mamdani?
Cuomo.
Cuomo? Why is that?
Not gonna answer.
I can think of at least, let's say, 13 reasons why people might not want to full-throatedly endorse him.
And now to those new sexual harassment allegations against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
But now today, we have a real opportunity because we are in Tribeca, New York, and just about a block over that way is a Young Professionals for Andrew Cuomo fundraising event and meet and greet. I got the tie on, so we're definitely young. Some might call us professional. We're gonna see if anyone is willing to tell us why they like Andrew Cuomo for mayor of New York City.
Are you feeling like a cool girl for capitalism?
Okay, I gotta find out more.
Girl for capitalism. We used to be hot girls for Cuomo, but we changed the name for reasons I can't discuss. We could have been cool girls for Cuomo, but that also sounded weird. Anyway, I'm a cool girl for capitalism. I don't care that I make 80 cents for every dollar a man makes. I'm not gonna file a complaint because I'm a cool girl. And especially because that man is my husband. He's away on business a lot. I'm a cool girl.
That's funny. No, not this way again. Fuck off. Speaking from her hotel room in Tel Aviv. First fucking sentence. First. How? I don't wanna, but I mean, report of investigation into allegations of sexual harassment by government. If you type hotgirlsforcuomo.com, this is the first thing that pops up. YouTuber Aisha Speed and follows Emily Austin for supporting Palestine. For supporting Israel. Well, I apologize. I apologize profusely.
Your followers are killing me.
Wow.
They're calling me a Zionist.
A Zionist?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I was born in Israel. Well, no, I wasn't born there, but I go in, and they're upset about it.
What?
Zionist is someone that believes that Israel has a right to exist. So now your followers
Am I too?
want to kill me.
So you're a Zionist?
Yeah. Very.
Now they just don't question it.
Are you not? You're right.
No?
Why not?
Why would I be a Zionist?
Because Palestine. Thanks.
All right. Peace out, Emily. Peace out. All right.
Hey, respect. You're not a simp. You are a good man. Thank you. You're a good boy. Thank you.
Chat, why's my mom calling me, bro? My mom's calling me.
Wow, in 4K. Holy Mother of God. Speaking from a hotel room in Tel Aviv. That was incredible. Oh, Hershey's a war criminal. WSP. Can I get a WSpeed in chat? WSpeed in chat. ACFTW. Thank you for the 2 months, baby. Thank you very much. I missed you earlier. Thank you very much. Reminder to be like all the subbers and sub. Unfollow and stream W. My mom's calling me, bro. My mom's calling me, okay? W Speed, our future posting president, okay? I will personally turn Speed into a communist, and he will be at the top of the party hierarchy. Brother.
A lot of people here have not quite figured out, what do we advocate?
Oh, yeah. That fucking third world fucking tax, bro. That third world tax, you know? You know, when a third worlder pays their taxes, you know what it sounds like? You know what it sounds like? Okay? That's what it sounds like. Okay? Thank you, Jolene Emo. Thank you very much.
For. What do we stand for? We know, many people know here, what we stand against.
I won't speak necessarily to Cuomo. He can speak for himself. He's not my number one candidate that's ever been running. That's maybe not a shocker to you guys. But for me, it's about more than that. It's about not letting...
It's about preserving the disease of capitalism on our streets because, hey, as it eats the disenfranchised, sometimes there's a small piece of drool that falls out of capitalism's mouth and it lands in mine. So, for that little piece of drool, I am more than happy to throw other women, men, and NBs under its boot. Wow. Meg Jin, yo, we got a fucking second Western accent. We got Meg Jin, it's always, every week I say pay your taxes. Meg Jin shows up and shows us that only Western minorities pay their taxes. Numbers went up, you see. We're now on 3 for this week. I'm still waiting for my first non-minority Westerner to pay their taxes. Still waiting. It's been 10 days. It's not been 10 days, it's been 5-6 days. It's quite pathetic. White people show us that there's good white people by paying your taxes. Thank you, McGinn, one more time.
Zoran become the mayor.
There was a poll that recently came out that showed Zoran Mamdani, Bernie Sanders, and AOC as among the most popular politicians in New York City. I'm sure there are more people who wanted to boo like the person.
Okay, we've made it into the Cuomo for Young Professionals event. I have some pizza. We've had some speakers. Apparently Andrew Cuomo is coming. So that's exciting. We're going to try and talk to people and see what they think and why they support Andrew Cuomo.
My name is Erica Wenger. My name is Danielle Goldman.
Where are the whites? Yeah, I genuinely don't think I have Western white people in chat. I genuinely don't think I do. So that's what leads to their lack of taxes. But then Shifty Pizza motherfucking pizza comes in and also says, there you go, power to 20. What? Shifty Pizza, you telling me you white? You telling me you white? Are you telling me you are white, Shifty Pizza? Are you telling me that white lives matter? White chatters lives matter? Taxes paid. Thank you, Shifty Pizza. Everyone, if you ever need to say, I have, as we like to say here in chat, if you ever need to say, oh, I'm not racist against white people, I have a white friend, you can always refer to Shifty Pizza, okay? Or if you ever want to disprove people being extremely bigoted against the whites, you can always say, oh, no, I know one that's a good one. There's one that's a good one, Shifty Pizza. Pays his fucking taxes on time. Very chill. A little bit shifty. Okay. Very Italian coded with the pizza in the name. But still, one of them normal good. Oh, and now ACFTW felt inclined to show us there are more good white people. Huh? White people good? More white people? Hey, now you're gonna, okay, there's, okay, but you're both, the excuses to the proof that make the proof. As they said, Socrates, when addressing the white peoples at one point, said, it was very famous. And you actually moved us into a fucking level 9 hype train, which is pretty fucking absurd, if you know what I mean. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Didn't get a gift sub, gift another 20, please. You never need to point to someone, though, when you're accused of being anti-white. You just laugh at whoever claims it. But that's the joke. That's the joke we're doing. That's the meme, that these are like good white people. So I want everyone in chat to say thank you, and white chatters lives matter, okay? We got two whites that came in here and showed us that white chatters lives matter. It's a meme. Jesus Christ, interested but patient. You're new here. Are you new here? Yeah, you're new here. Oh yeah, you're new here. No, oh my God, I can understand how somebody out of context could see that. Thank you, Mary Jane, a true third world patriot. Let's make that hype train pop the fuck off, okay? No, you cannot say that you are proud to be white. You can say that there are good white chatters, okay? Oh, chatters. White subs matter. White subs matter, baby. White subs matter. Let's do them. We should make a calculation about how many white people contribute to the sub count. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you very much. How many white people contribute to the sub versus white Westerners versus people from the developing world? And then we can do like, because we're doing the meme, like the parallel to obviously anti-black bigotry and racism. And they have that, what was it, 13 something or 14 something, like the percentage of crime that is committed by the blacks or some bullshit, right? So we should have the reverse, like something that shows just how little white Westerners contribute to the sub count, how little they contribute to the financial stability of the show versus someone else. Yeah, the 1350. Thank you very much. And thank you, Trick the Rogue. Thank you very much. Another developing world supporter showing us that even though they have a lot of money, the whites, which these two are good ones, okay? White chatters lives matter, are still nothing in comparison to the mass of a developing world unity. Yes, I'm basically calling on a race war amongst the subscribers, but you get my point. So TLDR, I want to make something like the 1350 thing. I want to make the 1350 thing. We're still here. Don't fucking leave. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. We're still here. Okay. I think Twitch heard me say race war and it immediately effed me. We are still here. No worries. It was just laggy. What was I saying? So I want to make the same type of percentage, like Western taxpayers versus non-Western taxpayers. So let's move this hype train along. But as we do that, I want mods to make a poll, okay? And in the poll, I only want people that have ever subscribed or gifted subs to reply. I want there only to be two options, okay? We're doing a bit, by the way. Don't take this too fucking seriously. Though, please do not cheat on the poll, okay? I want two options on the poll. I want I am a subscriber and white Western, and I am a subscriber and am not white Western, okay? Those are the two options. And let's see how much more non-whites, or at least non-Western whites, because there are such a thing as non-Western whites, how much they contribute to the show versus whites. And then we'll create our own anti-white racist, like a dog whistle, that we'll use in chat. Does that sound like fun? That sounds like fun to me. Okay.
We're here for the Cool Girls for Capitalism event. We are the pregame for the Young Professionals for Cuomo event that's happening at 7 tonight.
And what made you want to organize this event?
It's a good question. We started this a week ago.
What if I was born in Russia? Okay, that will make you fucking developing world. If you have a citizenship of the country you migrated to, then you count as belonging to the country you migrated to. But if you still do not have a citizenship, okay, if you're just, Class A immigrant, then you count as the country that you came from.
Watching the campaign from afar, and I felt like there just wasn't a movement that made sense, that gave people a purpose, that people could get behind. And we're in the last stretch right now, and I really felt like people needed a message.
Vote.
And something that they could actually own and say that they wanted to convey to the rest of New York.
I'm here at the Cool Girls for Capitalism! Woo! Everyone's dressed up! They're all dressed up as someone who fundamentally misunderstands the current moment in American history!
A lot of my social media feeds were talking about supporting Zoran.
Vote. I am a sub and non-white Western is the second option. First one is I am a sub and white Western. Are you gonna fucking do this to me? Jesus Christ! The whites, the whites are dominating, or there are some saboteurs here. Okay.
I didn't see anyone talking about supporting Cuomo and why they were.
Jesus, you're making an argument. I will ignore this poll because it is making a racist argument.
Supporting Cuomo.
And what was it about Cuomo's message? Do you feel like resonated with you and everyone else here tonight?
It's less about what Cuomo's message is, and it's the values and what he stands for as a political.
Also, a reminder, we are at a level 10 hype train that is dying in 30 seconds. It is your choice if you want to save it with some more taxes or not. That is on you. Prove the others that white people do contribute to the chat's economy, or vice versa. Prove that non-white people contribute to the chat's economy much more than white people. The choice is yours. Participate in the sub-race war or do not. Turbo Chi Min just said no. Non-white people do be donating as well. And I am extremely thankful to Turbo Chi Min. I'm very, very thankful. And even moving up the daily tax count up into 6. Everybody say thank you to Turbo for trying to save the hype train, but nonetheless, thank you very, very much for the hype train. Thank you to Darkwing Cuck as well. Very kind of you. And what is the current situation of the poll? The poll is saying that 60% of subscribers are Western and white, and the other ones are not saying that they are Western whites. The other 39%, that is against how I wanted to manipulate this poll into going. And low key freaking me out. No, it's not freaking me out, but it's funny that it turned out that way. But no, we can still make it racist against whites. Okay, if we make a parallel between how much, okay, somebody throw up statistics. No, I know how to still make it anti-white. So, somebody throw up statistics about how much wealth is concentrated in the hands of Western whites versus the rest of the world, okay? And I doubt it's only going to be 60%. Because if it is more than 60% of the entire wealth of the world, if it's more than 60%, then we'll make like that kind of percentage, like dichotomy thing, where we'll be like, oh, whites contribute to 57% of subscriptions, yet they own 70% of the money. Aha! You guys are saying 90. There's no way it's 90. You know, the world is pretty big, and Asia is very big. South America is very big. The Middle East is very wealthy. 86%. There's no fucking way. White people own 86%? What? While making 60% of the population. What? But that's in the United States. That's unfortunately the United States. And that's in the U.S. That's in the U.S. But that won't stop us in manipulating the data, brother. That won't stop us in manipulating the data, brother. So, right now, I'm closing the polls. 58% of whites contribute to the subscriptions, contribute to the finances of this channel. So, so 58% of them contribute, while they own 86% of the wealth. So the dog whistle will be 5886. 5886. And if you want to make it like pop off, you can say every third white person refuses to contribute to society, even though they gain more than anyone else from society. And by society, we mean the Twitch chat. And by contributing, we mean gifting subs. So, put yourself on the right side of history. Put yourself on the right side of race on twitch.com. 5886. 5886. There we go. More proof. 5886. And I'm sure that the poll was manipulated. There's max 50%. Max 50% of all subs and gifts come from Western whites. Everything else is from non-Western whites, non-white Westerners, and developing world. 1 million fucking percent. Thank you, Jones, for those beautiful tenors. Your first 10, the first of many. Embarrassing that was meant to be anonymous. No, that's fine, Jones. That's very kind of you, dude. I respect people that do it anonymously a lot, but like I don't get it why. Like you don't have your full name on here. You're fine. Maybe Jones wanted to do it anonymous because we will guess that they need to do 20 instead of 10. The extra 8% comes from how thumb-like the white subs look. Okay, anyways, let's go back in this
platform in this country.
I wanted to organize an event especially for women to encourage them to speak up, to not be afraid. You know, the girls who started this with me, we all own businesses. We believe in capitalism. We believe in free markets. And unfortunately, that's not Zoran's agenda.
Wait, we actually got some information. Why, chat? Why are you not doing your job? Why are you not doing your job? So I will not do this. So I will instead go like this, and then I will go in here, and then I will do this, and then I will, oh shit, it's not done yet, son of a bitch. Okay, but we did it for the people. Thank you, Shadow Kid, for the 3 months. Very nice to see you. Error occurred on site. Why am I... Am I being blocked from everything? Okay, let's fucking use this. It's clear what Zohran Mamdani is leading in the New York mayoral race. I just want info on who's winning. I mean, it's obvious who's winning, but... Sort of cue. So if you don't know this, and you don't want to pay for anything on any of these websites, this is perfectly legal, so I'm not breaking any rules. You go to archive, and usually somebody already saved it, and you just get the whole article without having to pay for it. And no, PBS doesn't want to open up. What is happening? There's no live coverage at all. Okay, there is. Ah, okay, so there's no results in yet. Okay, because I was like, what the fuck? That's impossible. There's going to be results. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Because it popped up on my feed. I was like, what the fuck? That's impossible. So to just click and wait. Yeah, I know. But this happens never. Like, this is if an article is really brand new. Tomorrow, wifey and I are going to vote for our boy. God bless. Globalize the enchilada. I had small business owner on my big on card. How about you?
Agenda.
Capitalism and democracy are the best systems in the history of the universe to inspire people. That's the big thing, is we want to continue to inspire people, not tell people that their lives suck. That's never really done well.
Socialism is...
The need to call out hypocrisy in people that practice religion, and on paper, at least he's, aesthetically showing that he's practicing religion, and then only pray at the altar of capitalism and money is something that's always fucking going to make me itch in all the wrong places in a bad way.
not how we move this country forward, and it's become hot.
I prefer to call him Zoki Mamdani, nasz brat nasz, no Zoki, this is Zoki, Zorane.
You see? This is great patriotic Yugoslav song about incredible friend from West that takes over New York, that was made in the past because we can see the future.
Desi se da dok te druga ljubi, dok mi srce usamljeno vene, da ponekad prođeš starom stazom.
Wait for it.
Upitaš li bar nekog za mene? Svaka suza na tebe me seća, svaka suza jača je od mene. Ti si bio nekad moja sreća, sad si samo deo uspomene.
Zorane, ljubavi. Zoran for the win. He's one of us boys and girls. Of course, all firearms depicted in any of my streams are toys and not real in any way, shape, or form. If you believe they are, fucking prove it. Thank you very much.
Često suze za tobom poteku i zabole stare uspomene. Svaka suza na tebe me seća, svaka suza jača je od mene. Ti si bio nekad moja sreća, sad si samo
So yes, okay. So this is a multilateral support for Zoran coming from the Balkans. Okay, this is the Balkan left supporting Zoran, but we also have the Balkan right supporting Zoran. Okay, another Zoran song. We have so many.
Ko što imaš ti, niko nema takvo srce puno hrabrosti. Niko nema takve borce ko što imaš ti, niko nema takvo srce puno hrabrosti. Zorane, kad si ti na Majevici, Senderija mirno će da spi. Zorane, Zorane, nek te čuva Bog,
This is Zoran fighting for Brooklyn in the year 2032 after the attempted anti-socialist coup by the protracted Trump government that rolled in the tanks of New York after Zoran won for a second consecutive time, allowing him to nationalize the economy of the country and say that New York's sovereignty is now a reality, okay? So he's running a detachment. Okay, let's get back to let's stop shitposting. I'm sorry, chat.
It's become sexy and it's become cool, but it is not what is going to move this city or this country into a better place for anybody.
There have been a lot of reports that business leaders, wealthy people in New York may flee the city if Zoran is elected. Do you think there is truth to that? And would you...
By the way, like these women are like just lobbyists. I hope you understand that. Lobbyists are not only people that go and talk to politicians. Lobbyists are also paid for groups that agitate the wider public to believe a particular thing. Sometimes they look and feel very organic. Sometimes they really, 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 really fail in looking and feeling very organic. These ladies are the example of the latter, and that's pretty much it. Nothing deeper than that, really.
Yourself leave if...
Have you seen Hot Girls for Cuomo? Of course. The article started with, in Tel Aviv... these are Hot Girls for Capitalism, an adjusted version of that one.
Yeah. Think that happened?
I think there's definitely truth to that. I think the people who are voting for Zoran's policies that will put him in office are the ones that are going to be the most affected if he wins, because they're often the ones who cannot afford to leave.
Fleeing a city and leaving the city is a place of incredible fortune. To have the opportunity to get up and pack your bags and leave, take your business to somewhere else, take your family somewhere else. But I worry that most people, unfortunately, can't afford to do that.
A lot of the rich people, they tend to be the ones that are voting for Cuomo. They have the means to get up and go. And unfortunately, if Zoran does win, the city will become a lot more unsafe. It'll become a lot more dangerous.
We don't have to guess. We can look at San Francisco. We know that the middle class fled San Francisco after they elected a socialist leader. And we know that it became a dangerous city. I was just talking to a girl over here who literally had to have her dog wear little booties because there were needles and feces all over the city. She was assaulted twice on public transportation and had to get out and leave. Why can't we look at what a city in the US has done and look at it and say, they've tried it, they've done it, it doesn't work.
If you feel
a city being completely overwhelmed by billionaires and borderline trillionaires that made it so unaffordable that the city started crumbling in on itself. Also a city that to an extent is not that different to New York when it comes to there being literal corpses or 99% dead 1 HP human beings laying in their own feces and piss on the ground, foaming at the mouth because society has abandoned them to their fate the way it has abandoned millions upon millions. New York City itself has had over 150,000 children that have experienced homelessness at least once. And you want to compare it, previous pro-capitalist policy of that particular city to how much worse it can get with Zoran. How much worse can it get? No, very legitimate question. Homeless children and people dying on the streets that you have to step over. I've been to New York far more often than you have to step over potholes. How much worse can it be? Oh, I've also been to a socialist city. It's a little known place called Beijing that is 1,000 times more complicated to run and manage than New York. New York is a village's asshole compared to Beijing, okay? I believe there's 13 New Yorks in Beijing. And while I couldn't even speak the fucking language of that place, I felt 10 times safer, and I saw much more, quote-unquote, civilization and prosperity than I ever did in my, 3 visitations of New York City. So, I don't know. If we want to compare a socialist-run city to one ran by capitalists, we can very much so compare the village of New York to the city of Beijing.
No matter where you are, New York City or otherwise, if you feel that the city that you are in is getting a lot more unsafe, families are going to leave if they have the means.
And what do you think are selling points in counter to that of Cuomo? What makes you excited about his campaign?
I'm not a diehard Cuomo fan, and I've been open about that. I didn't love him when he was governor. I think that he's not handled a lot of things well. But for me, by far and away, the ideologies that he backs, the logic that he has is...
Look at what you made me do, this lady and Taylor Swift. I never got into whatever the fuck happened with Taylor Swift. Chat, you want to contextualize this for your unk that has a good taste in music instead of whatever the fuck Taylor Swift people listen to? Can Chinese astronauts barbecue in space? Can they smoke cigarettes in space is what every Chinese astronaut is probably wondering. Still pretty mind-blowing. Chinese astronauts getting freshly baked chicken wings and steaks. They have out-American Americans. In an oven right on the Chinese space station, and they look perfectly grilled. That is so absurd. Why are they doing this? Okay, no, I'm going to do China criticism. What the fuck? Okay, I know that Deng did the fucking reintroduction of classic commodity production as a means to develop and counteract the West, but chicken wings in space, come on. Chicken wings in space. This is my socialist experiment, chat. Holy fuck. Fucking around, I love it. Because they can. That's a good point, AC.
舌尖上的美食啊！我去，看看滋滋冒油啊！太棒了，色香味俱全。
That's fucking absurd.
全是鸡翅的香味儿。
I never thought of this, but how does smell move in space that has no gravity? It's an interesting question. How does smell move with no gravity? Smell moves with no gravity through diffusion, which is the random motion of aroma molecules. Okay, aroma molecules have a random motion. Well, gravity normally pulls smelly particles down. That's why when you fart, it goes up and then it moves down, and your dog notices it last and loses its mind. The constant random movement of air and scent molecules, called Brownian motion, causes them to spread in all directions to be detected by your nose. And the lack of gravity doesn't stop smells. But if there's no air circulation, the scent would spread more slowly and take a more uniform spherical pattern. That's very cool.
Infinitely stronger than Zoran. And I will say, I know a lot of people that have worked for the Cuomo campaign, and they're very, very smart, great people. And I specifically know women that have worked for...
At least check the Reddit article and not the AI summary. That I would respect that opinion, but it's Reddit. Okay, I pick AI over Reddit any day.
the campaign and...
The 25...
Clankers over Redditors any day. Any day. Easy choice. Easy choice. Easy.
5-year-old former executive assistant to the governor claimed Cuomo asked if she...
Yeah, I was trained on Reddit, though. And I fear that every single fucking day, okay? Because Redditor clankers, they're coming for me first. I'm the biggest enemy of Redditors and clankers. They're coming for me on day 2. No, I kind of fuck with some clankers. I'm a pro clanker guy, as long as there are clankers, you know, socialist clankers. You know, there's some good clankers out there, you know. I fuck with it. But Silicon Valley clankers, nah. They get the cockpit.
She was romantically involved, whether she was monogamous in her relationships, and if she had ever had sex with older men.
The reason I even started this organization was a fear of socialism and a fear of anti-Semitism. And quite frankly, that's why this organization
4chan or Reddit? Dude, this is like asking a fucking Glock versus a nuclear bomb. 4chan has done immeasurable fucking damage, just as the fucking Glock pistol has done through time. So many fucking school shootings with Glocks, domestic violence with Glocks, murder, murder, murder. I'm not undermining it, but Reddit is a fucking Dongfeng missile, my guy. Like, holy mother of Jesus. That's number one. And number two, I am a child of lefty pole, bro. I ain't shooting no strays at my boys, you know, and girls.
This organization was a fear of socialism and a fear of anti-Semitism. And quite frankly, that's why this organization is called Cool Girls for Capitalism and not Cool Girls for Cuomo, because this is an ongoing issue and a cancer in our society that we promote socialist ideologies, and we don't stand for that.
And so this is more a promotion of capitalism, and the means to get that, at least through this election, in your eyes, is through Andrew Cuomo.
That's exactly how I feel, and he's more likely to win than Sliwa, and that's where I'm at. Now, do I think that voting for a candidate who has sexual harassment claims against him is a good thing? Absolutely not. But unfortunately, this is the voting dilemma we all face with every single election. You have two choices. In this case, weirdly, we have three. But of the two choices, who is the best for the lifestyle that you want to live? And who is the best for yourself, your family, and your local community? And
she is literally the female version of of that guy that got unalived through a fountain on his neck, and that everybody who has a wife had a wife that everybody's dragging on the internet now. Have you seen what that unhinged motherfucker is posting? Holy mother of God! What was his name? The wholesome you know, news coverage socialist guy that's just been posting unhinged shit about the dead guy's wife. Dude, you know what's the best thing about alcohol? Like, it only allows you to remember things you actually care about. I cannot remember the name of the fucking dead guy. That's how much I cared. Come on, the dead guy. Ah, Charlie Kirk. Okay, Charlie Kirk. Ooh, God, that's how long it took for people to forget. Carl Turk. Yes. Good. Kyle Kulinski. Oh yeah, Kyle Kulinski. So Kyle Kulinski has been going shitbag left hardcore, okay? Shitbag left hardcore. Why aren't you following me, Secular Talk, you motherfucker? Just unhinged motherfucker. Like, the ultimate tell, here is Erica Kirk dressing up like a leather couch. Oh my fucking God. This is shitbag left, okay? This is what I've been talking about. It's not pretty, but it works. It's not pretty, but it works. Like, he just posted this. Like, he just posted this. Why is he the definition of shitbag left? Because, okay, as always, I've developed at least like 5 different theories that are applicable and that some people are recognizing but never properly sourcing to me. But God bless, I'm a socialist. I don't care about sourcing. That apply to strategies utilized by the so-called online left. Okay? And one of my newer ones, is specifically shitbag left, which is different than dark woke, which is different than dirtbag. Shitbag is using right-wing methodology by the left, the usage of right-wing methodology by the left against the right. So this is a perfect example of it. AI generated image and just calling them cocks. In this photo, he is calling the dead guy a cuckold, okay? He's calling the dead guy a cuckold. I mean, it doesn't get more fucking ratchet than that. When your sleep paralysis demon invites a friend. Who is that? Is that Putin's girlfriend? She kind of looks like that. Mar-a-Lago bathroom selfie. This is what the rest of us are fucking dying for. Incredibly kitsch, boring ass looking fucking parties. I can smell the mold in that room. This is the type of part. Oh my God. So weak. This is so mid. This is so mid. Dude, you want to see, like, okay, if you're running the world, what kind of a party you need to have, dude? Is it this one? No, not that one. Wait.
And for me, between my two options of Cuomo and Zoran, there is absolutely no debating that Cuomo is infinitely better for the job than Zoran.
We need more sexual predators. Andrew Cuomo, he sexually harassed 13 women, and that's okay.
And what would you say to other women who might be hesitant because of like those harassment claims or other things? Like, what dangers do you think the Zoran candidacy poses comparatively that makes you willing to make that decision?
I would say I get it. I get it. You do not want to have a candidate in office that is accused of sexual harassment. That is just point blank disgusting. But for me, I believe that socialism promotes a very unsafe society for women. It's the same reason why, I'll be super honest, I really support Israel. It's in the Middle East. It is the only place where you can be openly LGBTQ, where women have rights, where women have incredible careers, where women can wear a bathing suit and not be told to cover up. So for me, like, I don't support the socialist anti-Semitism agenda.
I would like to talk to the youth about
incredible shit.
Billionaires and oil execs. We need to capitulate to the billionaires. We need to.
She has to be on a payroll. She 100% is like a. Please. Not everyone believes in things. Some people believe in paper. Okay? She believes in paper, and she will say whatever needs to be said in order for that good old bankroll to keep coming in, brother.
I need to leave. I also want to say that all of these sexual assault allegations, they are true.
I don't know if he's not in support. I think.
But have not yet been litigated. Sweetheart, buy me a drink first. Please, this is my game. I was the governor for years.
Hi, my name is Zivan Toplin, and we are disrupting, along with Climate Defiance, a young professionals rally of sorts.
My name is Lachlan McRae, and I'm the videographer and video editor for Climate Defiance.
And can you just give me a brief overview of what Climate Defiance has been doing in the lead up to the New York election?
Sure. So, like, Climate Defiance has always been disruptive.
Sorry, comrade. We are on beer number 3. We are finishing beer number 3. And every time we finish a beer, we remind you, chat, that every subscription, every gift sub, every tax paid means more beers in our bellies, which means more class analysis in our mouths. Because we always say, this stream is not just entertainment, nor is it just a classroom. This stream is a bar where I'm the loudest guy screaming at you, chat, about what you should believe and how you should develop your class analysis. Thank you very much. And cheers, 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 my dears.
Direct Action Group. So we kind of came out sort of 2-3 years ago now, disrupting like the White House Correspondents' Dinner and these kind of democratic events, pushing the Biden government to do more on the climate.
People like Bill Gates are destroying our planet.
It's always been very theatrical. It's always been, about being pulled out of their...
Wait. You hear it? No.
And about that kind of viral social media video to try and show that these people are accountable.
Drink the stress away if it helps. I have zero stress, bro. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just enjoying myself hanging out with my bros and ladies and NBs and chat and talking about shit we care about. It's literally a bar experience. Thank you, Killed by Debt, for the sub. I hope, you can still live from the debt, because if you're being killed by debt, please do not subscribe. But God bless. Thank you very much.
And so we've kind of taken that ethos and in our campaign and really gone hard on Andrew Cuomo again and again and again and again.
And if you are a billionaire, I will support your rights. I will support you. If you are an oil exec, I will support you no matter what.
Politically, we just...
It's very funny. Thank you, Amy Goodman. Amy Goodman for president. And we call her Amy Badman here. Depressionnow.com with the War and War report. But thank you very, very much, my friend. And I agree. Amy Goodman for president. Thank you for the sub.
Buys him. He supported the Hochul Trump pipeline through New York. He may have put a memorandum on fracking, a climate focus group, but he's deeply embedded with the oil lobby and the natural gas lobby.
And are you dressed as Cuomo right now?
Yes, I am. I still have to apply my hair gel to comb my hair back to make the transformation complete. But yeah, I'm going to go and hit him again.
And what's your goal tonight with this disruption?
I think that...
A 7 stream streak is very impressive. Thank you. Lele.
We need...
Lele being able to do that requires us to do... What was the name of the guy? I always ask this. Oh, Jesus Christ. What was the name of the guy?
To build a culture of resistance and send a message that putting up candidates like Cuomo is unacceptable.
It's quite evident that this guy is just trying to court the kind of MAGA light vote, is nowhere to addressing the reality of the climate crisis, which is devastating, especially somewhere in New York.
How do you feel Zoran's campaign?
Oh, everybody was like, okay, I'm going to flex now. 7 streams in a row is fucking impressive. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me.
Or Zoran's platform, I should say, compares to the Cuomo platform in terms of dealing with climate?
I would say we've endorsed Zoran, and we're very much pro-Zoran. In fact, Zoran has been to climate defiance events when he was as an assemblyman, and so we're very much supportive of Zoran. But what we're trying to do in this way is show the kind of childishness and the kind of brutality, in some sense, of the Cuomo campaign. Just show how ridiculous they are. Oh, really?
Get out! Get out! Hey!
Get the fuck out of here!
Jesus, you just hit me! You just snapped my camera. I'm filming this. You're taking it. And highlight that. Make it clear that he's not welcome in New York, that no one likes him, and that every event that he's going to, people will make the effort to be there and tell him that
he's W streakers pretty much, dude.
He's a piece of shit.
So there's a pretty good turnout here. It seems like it has swelled out. I would guess there's got to be 100 plus young professionals here to see Andrew Cuomo. I will say it is one of the whitest events I've ever seen, and which in New York is saying something.
Woke race science initiate. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. One on white. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. One on white, but we heard him speak. He's white. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Another one. What the fuck do they come?
I'm not gonna do that.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. 3. Dum-dum. Zoom in. Questionable. So 4. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. 4 total. One of them must be a spy.
But it'll be pretty interesting. It looks like Andrew Cuomo is about to...
Another angle. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Nose spotted. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Maybe Iranian. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Walk in. So we're going to see if we can ask him a couple questions.
Imagine ironically going to this event out of conviction. Maybe 5% of people there are out of conviction. Others are landlords or people that are just paid social media personalities or talking heads that support the Cuomo campaign because they're afraid of Zoran.
No Cuomo, go Cuomo! No Cuomo, go Cuomo! No Cuomo!
I'm gonna have a heart attack from this job. I swear to God. Listen to my heart. You can hear it. You can literally hear my heart. That murdered me. I haven't cringed this hard in a year. I have not cringed this hard in a year.
No.
Literally a jump scare.
Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo, go
That's good how you guys came up with that.
Killer Cuomo.
What is all said?
Andrew Cuomo, you don't represent the
Somebody make a gif out of that, by the way.
future of the city.
Right now.
Just ignore. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just ignore.
It was everything. Her voice, the way she was saying no FOMO for Cuomo, the way he said it the first 3 times and then stopped repeating it because he saw that nobody was cheering. The way there was like these random 6-7 claps in the background. The way half of the people were looking at their phone while she was screaming no FOMO for Cuomo. The fact that she was very passionate. Everything about this makes me think that there are NPCs. There are humans that are just fucking placeholders. There has to be just placeholder humans.
So we're going to see if we can ask them a couple questions.
There has to be. Sorry, I know this is reactionary. I don't care. There has to be placeholder humans.
No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo, go Cuomo. Go Cuomo. No. No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo, go
That's good how you guys. Came up with that.
Killer Cuomo.
What is all said?
Andrew Cuomo, you don't represent the future of the city.
Just ignore. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just ignore people.
You show them for what they are, and you motivate other people to take that action themselves. Because people are inspired when you realize that
I did get paralyzed by the fucking cringe, my brother.
these people who you think
What are you sending me, Cuphead? And I said make it into a gift. Don't fucking throw it at me now, my friend.
No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo. No Cuomo, go Cuomo. No Cuomo.
Oh Lord. I apologize for that chat. Oh my God.
think are
Did he shit his pants there? Yeah, I might have. I need to smell it.
untouchable.
I might have fucking shat.
They really are people, and you can go to these events. You can show up, you can disrupt, you can put your point to them, and it draws attention. It shows that people are willing to take action.
You emote for sure.
At
Yeah.
the like, not even meeting what the reality is, but somewhere close, somewhere closer than just walking down the street with a sign.
Climate protesters are not just marching in the streets.
they're finding new and more aggressive ways to demand climate action.
Coming to the US, I was really surprised by the lack of people willing to get out there and be arrested and disrupt. And especially in DC, in the heart of it all, there's so much evil. There's so many incredibly vile people doing such incredibly, insidious business in DC. The kind of oligarchy really congregates there, and that's where political power is made.
Thank you, Mr. Cuomo. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Mr. Cuomo is going to stay for a little bit, talk to people. I could go on and on about the things that terrify me about Mamdani.
Nobody's talking about what Cuomo can bring to the table. Everybody's on the fucking Cuomo event. On the Cuomo event, the only thing they're talking about is how terrifying Mamdani would be. And that's the entirety of the meme. Reaction exists only as a reaction to socialism. Without us, they have nothing. Because all they are is stopping progress. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. One could say that they are stand-in humans, that they are not really, that they are just like a algorithmic response, a constant algorithmic response to the pitch that things can get better. They are, what would you call that in a human organism? What do you call something that does not allow a small child to grow? That stifles their growth hormones. That keeps them, small and tiny and not as physically strong. Lead poisoning, arrested development, cancer, parasite, de-evolution, stunted. Stunted might be the best one. Low-key ableist, but I don't care in this context. Stunted. That's what the reactionaries are. A segment of our species population that cannot understand what is necessary to be done in the name of growth of the human experience. If you imagine all of humanity as a large body consistent of all the humans from all over the world, this tiny minority that makes up this much of the massive human body stops us from moving on, stunts us from moving on, atrophies us, leeches off of us, and eventually, if not treated, grows into a larger and larger cancer and potentially risks killing us. So literal parasites, yes. Very much so.
Becoming mayor, as a Jew, as a citizen, as a New Yorker, as a person with half a brain. But I save those things. For pillow talk with my wife at 3 a.m. A lot of people don't vote. They think it's over. They think they don't care. They think the mayor doesn't do anything. Well, let me tell you, a jihadist socialist, he is going to do a lot of things for the city that are irrevocable. And thank you, Mr.
We agree, chat. A jihadist socialist is going to do a lot of things for this city that are going to be irrevocable. God bless. I hope Zohran Mamdani does as many things to New York that are irrevocable. I don't know, make it a fucking livable place.
Socialist, he is going to do a lot of things for the city that are irrevocable. And thank you, Mr. Cuomo.
Mr. Cuomo, would you mind just saying what you think it would mean for the city for a Cuomo victory and how that would differ from a Mamdani victory?
I don't think New York City survives a Mamdani victory.
Really?
Yeah, I think crime goes up, taxes go up, people leave.
I don't think I would have maybe traditionally supported Governor Cuomo in the past, but considering the
considering the money they gave me,
magnitude of this election, I find it important to support
to take the money that they're giving me.
A Democrat over a communist and a known socialist, a known Marxist. And we may not be perfect. We may not have it all figured out. But the iteration of democracy and freedom, liberty, justice, pursuit of happiness for all is a system that many people around the world
that socialists believe in.
Seem to really aspire to get to. That's why we have so many migrants and immigrants.
My name is Isaac Starwin, and I'm supporting Cuomo.
because he basically defend the people that are walking. If you're walking, he defends.
If you are woke, he protect
you.
Governor Cuomo is quite obviously here just a pro-American candidate.
What do you think it would mean if Zoran won in New York?
We're going to move out.
You move out? You would move out if Zoran won?
Probably I move out. I'm thinking to go to LA. Maybe it's, I know it's better over there, but so I might have to move to Los Angeles,
You say Cuomo is the pro-American candidate. Would you describe Zoran as like the anti-American candidate?
Well, I just think capitalism and democracy traditionally have been fundamental values that have driven America to all-time heights. And so those are values that I think are non-negotiables.
What do you think it would mean for a Cuomo victory in the city? What do you think that would mean for New York?
Well, first of all,
Yeah, but my friend, we are not
Well, I think
negotiating. We are not negotiating. Who the fuck's negotiating here, little bro? Little bro thinks we're negotiating. We're taking. We are taking back what is fucking ours. Nobody's fucking negotiating shit.
It's going to be a miracle right there.
And there have been some criticisms thrown at Cuomo this last week of Islamophobia and some other things in the aftermath of the most recent debate.
God forbid another 9/11. Can you imagine Mondami in the seat? And there's
I could. He'd be cheering.
It's another problem.
What do you think about those?
Ask him.
Look, I would say I have friends that are Muslims. I have friends that are Hindus. I have friends that are Christians. I have friends that are Sikhs. I come from a very multicultural society in Atlanta, New York City, in the United States. And so, I would generally say that I support people from all walks of life and all backgrounds. But the one thing that unites us all is that we're proud Americans looking for opportunity. That's what brings us to the United States. And I think that's what we should keep at the forefront of our priorities.
Governor Cuomo.
Even though the person you support has been almost exclusively running on a racist Islamophobic platform that indirectly says that unless you're white, you shouldn't be able to govern the city of New York. But okay. The mother of all fucking shills, this guy right here.
We're getting that good old paycheck, brother.
What do you think about the...
Even though he's not...
Chat, I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows he's not on the team, chat. I don't think he knows he's not on the team. No, he knows he's not on the team. He's just doing it for money, bro. This is a classic fucking political prostitute. It's as simple as that.
Disruptors who came in.
Oh, that's normal fare. That's what they do.
That's normal fare?
Yeah. It's every day.
It means we're doing something good.
Let's go. We got to elect Andrew Cuomo. Bring Harvey Weinstein back.
So that was Young Professionals for Cuomo.
I'm outside. I'm doing shit. I'm showing my tits.
That's New York legend Crackhead Barney yelling at people as they exit.
Is Cuomo coming out? Sexual predators. Is Cuomo coming out?
And that was really...
Why is this the other guy's accent also fucking incredible? Like, that's crazy. Sexual predator. I love it. Wait, let me hear him again.
Weinstein back.
So that was Young Professionals for Cuomo.
I'm outside. I'm doing shit. I'm showing my tits.
That's New York legend Crackhead Barney yelling at people as they exit.
Is Cuomo coming out? Sexual predators. Is Cuomo...
More sexual predators. He sounds like a combination of an Uzbek or a Chechen with a Brazilian. More sexual predators. That's crazy. It's so good. This is literally a GTA 4 commercial. It is.
And that was really
the GTA 6 commercial. You mean?
Interesting. After hearing
Chatter, we said the same thing at the same time. That's crazy.
What Mr. Cuomo had to say about Zoran Mamdani, I didn't want it to go unresponded to in this piece. So the next day, I found my way to a Zoran Mamdani press conference he held for creators in New York City. So we got ushered in here. It is clearly like a true press conference type of vibe. So hopefully we'll be able to get our questions in. I don't know if he's going to take them one at a time or if we'll get any one-on-one time with them. But we'll see how it goes. And the vibes were definitely different. More upbeat, more hopeful, more silly even.
I had a dream like Malcolm. No, Martin. I was riding on the L train in Bushwick, listening to Bell Hooks, audiobooks. Stop the crooks.
So, you're giving everyone a free bus, right?
I'm making every bus free. So you won't have your own bus. But you can ride any bus for free. And we have a responsibility, if we ask people to believe in a better future, to deliver on that better future. This is a moment where so many...
Will he make your bus in? No, I'm sorry.
Many whom have only known politics as a language of despair, a moment where they can see that it could be something more than that. So to me, accountability is critical to this. And the same way we launched this campaign on October 23rd with the promises of freezing the rent for rent-stabilized tenants for 4 years, of making the slowest buses in America fast and free, of delivering universal childcare, those are not just slogans, those are the things I want to be held to account to. Because those are the things that will transform working people's lives and will be the fulfillment of a campaign that we have built for more than the last year.
Unfortunately, I did not get time to ask a question during the press conference. But much like Andrew Cuomo, I was not going to take no for an answer.
The slam poetry guy did. That's crazy. Oh my God, I'm just saying that word now. That's crazy, dude. Sorry, I had to do a couple of lines of blowing into the goddamn fucking thing. I can't do it with my mask, man. True bros have sinus issues, okay? True bros have sinus issues. True communists understand the value of healthcare because they are born with a defected nose. Or they got their fucking nose slammed in by a fucking neo-Nazi the way I did. I gotta go to Turkey and operate on this shit, don't I?
So I chased Zoran down the hall, found my way into the lobby just to get a quick response for you, the people. Zoran, if I could get 1 second of your time. I talked to Mr. Cuomo yesterday, and he said that if you were victorious, that the city would not survive. What do you have to say to that?
We survived Andrew Cuomo being the governor of this state. We will survive anything, and we are actually going to do more than just survive. We're going to thrive in this city.
Thank you so much. All right, we did get in with Zoran at the last second. Ooh. That's right. Channel 5 Live Worldwide, baby.
Shout out to Saddam and JP for their fantastic coverage.
Channel 5 Live Worldwide, Hollywood and Vine.
Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News.
Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Reminder to also fucking support the guy screaming at the fucking microphone in front of your eyes live, not this edited garbage, this fucking 2015 shit. Not garbage, they do great work. I don't want to shit talk, but you know, if you write, what was the exclamation point? What was the exclamation point? About the superiority of streamers over other categories? Chat, you know what to fucking write, okay? If you want to learn the true ideology of this chat, the true sectarianism, we don't do sectarians among fucking leftists, even among fucking anarchists, but there is one type of fucking sectarianism we do here, okay? Okay? No, not the Albania one, motherfucker. The one about streamers versus, there you go, World War III will be fought. Purge the YouTuber, shun the TikToker, annihilate the Instagrammer, expel the podcaster. All hail the live stream. All hail the live stream. All hail the live stream. And if you want to support the live stream, you know what to do. You know what buttons to press. You know where to send your $6. You know where to send your $60. You know where to send your $600 fucking dollars. You know what to do. You know what to do. The stream is the future. You are buying your way into the future by becoming an Oiler, because the streamer never forgets. Thank you, Jet City Magic, for the 4 months. Thank you for investing in your future. Doom, 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 doom. Where the fuck is the playlist? No, shut the fuck up. Okay, let's do an interlude thing. Even though, oh my God, I got a merch meeting with the fucking boys. This stream went by so quickly. Okay, Wow Mao video. Okay, Wow Mao owes me a 50-minute video. A 50-minute video. And he posted this. We're bringing slavery back. He sent me what he had done by now. He's finished 25 minutes. He's finished 25 minutes. The video is very funny. It's very good. But it's been 3 or 4 months and he's finished 25 minutes. So I'm going to low-key fucking jump out of the window in Minecraft, of course, because I need to make another video to post on
to post on YouTube because I think the video is gonna be done in a year or something. We found ways for me to help him out, but I don't know how much that's gonna speed up the situation. Is this about Neo Robots? This is about Neo Robots, yeah, apparently. So he had time to post without getting shit done for me, that motherfucker. Thank you, Toasty, for the 19 months. Literally the OG queen, man. Literally the OG. But yeah, apparently he's in Jordan doing big business and wearing ties and doing that shit. You can't rush art, man. Dude, you can. After 4 or 5 months, you can. You can definitely rush a fucking YouTube video about slurs, which is what we're doing. And now we're doing ethnic cleansing and chat of like all the fucking people, serious people. What the fuck is going on with all the serious people with my connection? Connection dropping like a motherfucker. Why? I fucking love Twitch, dude. Yeah, take me to another fucking NSA server, you cunt. Thank you, Dr. Potato Aim. Thank you very much, friend, for the subscription. Welcome to the community as well. The little Prime, welcome to the community. That's so kind of you. Connection seems fine on my end. Yeah, it was dropping because it gives me little pings when it does so. So yeah, let's see what this motherfucker made while I wait for something that he promised me fucking 5 months ago. This video was filmed really quickly in Amman, Jordan. Ah, okay.
Okay, guys.
I feel like low-key that's fucking directed at me. Like, oh, Hugo is definitely going to be watching this. So, like, let's make sure that we say that, ooh, I made this really quickly. It didn't take me a lot of time.
I wasn't supposed to make a video this month, to be honest. I've got like a job. I've got like a bunch of real videos, real collaborations coming up.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even going to react to this.
And I've just been...
I'm not even going to... He wants me to react to this. He's playing 5D chess. Nah, I'm not reacting to this.
I've got like a bunch of real videos.
I've got a bunch of real videos and then this. I'm stunted. Wait, what the fuck? I'm ruining something that I should have reacted to with great intensity because it would have been funny, but... I love this kid so fucking much, but I also want to like fucking throw him out a window. I love him far more than I want to throw him out of a window. Motherfucker. Wow, Mao. You're good, bro. You're fucking good. You're good. It's going to catch up with you. But you're funny. Like, nobody except you, chat, know that he's making a video that is going to go on my channel. That's a mutual video, of course. But he knew that I watch his shit. So he knew that the second I see him upload a video, well, he owes me a video, that I'm going to go like, this fucking cunt, this absolute piece of shit. So he put this in the video. Incredible. 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 Fucking 5D chess. He's in Jordan, crazy time zone, so I doubt it.
Real collaborations coming up. And
actually, no, isn't Jordan... I don't think Jordan's a crazy time zone.
I've just been
compared to the Balkans.
Working like a dog. And real
that was
supposed
funny.
to make a video this month, to be honest. I've got like a job.
You know you made it when a YouTuber posting a video is apologizing to you in the video, okay? I'm sorry. I won't forget you when I'm on the top, but I'm already on the top, baby. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh.
I've got like a bunch of real videos, real collaborations coming up, and I've just been working like a dog. And I've got nothing to show for it on the channel, so I thought I'd just make a nice little critical, quickie style video, tell you about a very big announcement. We're bringing slavery back. As of 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, we brought slavery back. Like, I didn't know about this, but thank you, Godsu, for retweeting this video. So now I'm caught up to date with all the new slave news. We're bringing this new line of slavery where instead of paying us, they replace us.
Instead of seeing a fucking humanoid in front of you, the humanoid is in like a bodysuit and he's moving a robot, so you don't have to feel like there's a real person there that you're forcing to wash your shit.
With robots, huh? Robots. And they really...
And of course, you're going to use that to pay the fucking staff a lot less than how much you would pay them directly when they work for you, which will allow them to then monopolize housekeeping and pretty much get individual, tiny firms, or in the best case scenario, like individual people that come in and clean up and you give them, cash completely out of the market. Gonna price them out.
Made sure to make him look really human. Just
you should get an android to do your video. Yeah, maybe Wow Mao, exactly.
To make it a little more uncomfortable when he's in your home. I hate this fucking video. I've only seen a bit of it, but I want to go over it with you guys. Just to give you...
Well, I'm leaving you with a different masked man. I gotta go to the toilet. No, this should be fine. And then I'm gonna do this. And then you're fine.
My reaction. This is why my reacts.
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo.
First off, this guy's name is Bernd.
Our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot.
Do not show me a shot of San Francisco when you are pitching your startup. I will fucking kill you.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You're just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
It's like my chores. I just leave it.
What does it do? What did it do there? It closed doors? Did it vacuum? I don't know. Gave her flowers? It can show your mom love when you can't. Huh? You happy, asshole? Oh my god. It can lift boxes. It can lift laundry. You know all that fucking time you've lost in your life lifting up boxes? You can take it back. You can take it back now. You're welcome. Put in sleep mode. Put in grovel mode. I wanted to grovel in my fucking living room. You know they just had to make it white, right? They knew. We can't make this any other color. It's gotta be white. Maybe... No, I can't think of it. Green? It had to be white. But I don't want a white robot. Get me a midnight version. Get me a chrome metallic midnight version, okay? The color, it's just cooler. The color is cooler. You just made it dance? What the fuck, bro? What's it doing now? How the fuck is this gonna help me with my fucking chores? Oh. Oh, that's lovely. You know how you don't have a girlfriend? How the fuck is this gonna help me with...
All the cuckolds are buying this.
What's it doing now? How the fuck?
Oh yeah, they're buying this. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
Fuck is this gonna help me with my...
Who knows? Who knows?
My fucking chores. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. You know how you don't have a girlfriend?
Dookie, you know. Dookie knows. Dookie knows.
It's because you don't have this fucking robot to pick up boxes for you. All that fucking time you lost picking up boxes, you could have gotten a fucking girl. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm filming this on my fucking phone.
This all started a decade ago. Working really hard on making what...
This guy's Blade. Blade brought back...
Bert Burnik.
Holy mother of... Why do they always look like that?
Slavery. You fucking kidding me? This guy's name is Bert.
Is Neo a reality? But to me personally, this started when I was like 10 years old. I grew up reading these beautiful books and watching these...
Mark Twain. I grew up reading Mark Twain and I thought, you know, it would be really cool for someone to do my laundry.
You know, Rosie the robot would be ensuring family had time, or Data would help humanity explore the galaxy. We can help give you back some of that time so you can really spend it on what you feel is very meaningful to you.
Listen, man, I really didn't have any fucking problem picking up boxes or doing laundry, alright? You wanna give me more time back? Make me lose my fucking job. How about that? Make me quit. Make me not have a job, and then I'll have all the time in the world to consume.
A different masked socialist on the internet succeeded in doing it. I'm sure that Wao Mao will as well. He's still young.
And to buy. If you could fix that, then I'll be happy then. Ain't no sunshine.
58% of Yugoslavs look like Bert. So I can't walk my dog because she's so strong. Yeah, probably.
It's not a war. Can we make them fight? You know, like a Mandingo fight?
Of course we're gonna make them fight. Are you fucking crazy?
You know what I'm talking about?
It's gonna be the best part.
Have
Fucking
it on
clanker
delivery,
fights,
two
dude.
robots, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We could bring those back with robots. I feel like that was like a big... My fucking phone died while I was talking about Mandingo fights.
No, what the fuck? No, he decided to cut that for sure. What do I want to say? You know, the promise of Cyberpunk is, you know, it's not gonna feel as bad watching robots fight each other to death, but in shitty, realistic Cyberpunk, it will, because there's gonna be like two underpaid boxers playing the robot with VR in the background. So it's not actually like Clanker versus Clanker. It's Clanker versus Clanker aesthetically, but it's actually Meat Sack versus Meat Sack. It's gonna suck.
I can't wait to have him in my home. Robot, pour me some liquor. Robot, get me a fucking beer from the store. Robot, suck my dick. Robot, jerk me off and suck my dick. Robot. You know what? I'm really starting to turn around on this robot.
Again, wait.
Get me a fucking beer from the store. Robot, suck my dick. Robot, jerk me off and suck my dick. Robot. You know what? I'm really.
That was a great bit. That made the whole video worth it. Let's do it again. That was a 10 out of 10 bit. Oh, that was such a good bit. Wait.
I can't wait to have him in my home. Robot, pour me some liquor. Robot, get me a fucking beer from the store. Robot, suck my dick. Robot, jerk me off and suck my dick. Robot. You know what? I'm really starting to turn around on this robot.
That was haiku poetry, dude. It was loku poetry.
This time where she's gone. Oh god damn! Look at the. Have you seen the grip on that? Yo, wait. I wasn't just chatting shit. I was onto something.
And AI, literally, like quote unquote AI, like generative algorithms and so on, what is saving them from the bubble not bursting yesterday is literally them just constantly giving pitches about how good it's going to be for people that want to jerk off with the fucking AI, or people that want to date their AI, or fall in love or marry, or share their tax information with an AI. It's going to be the same thing with this. Like, it's going to get hyped in the beginning, it's going to get overinflated, and then when everybody starts realizing that the tech isn't really there, and that, fucking robots that self-manage are 30 fucking years away, the robot companies are going to turn around. They're going to say, we just gave it an update. And the update comes only for $199 with a dick and a pocket pussy in the mouth. Fucking account goes. So yeah. Welcome to the future, chat. No matter how bleak or optimistic everything looks, there is one thing you can always bet on, And that is that it's going to be very, very, very horny. Thank you to everybody that followed. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that participated in the police force to this day. My beautiful, beautiful mods, if you're here and you haven't followed, it's literally a click of a button. What the fuck is wrong with you? Thank you to all the Oilers and taxpayers, especially. You guys allow our channel to run. Tomorrow we stream again. Tomorrow is going to be more news-based. Tomorrow is going to be more theory-based. And then on Wednesday, we play The Division and... No, not The Division. The fucking... What was it called? The fucking superhero horny game. So good. What was it called? Dispatch. Thank you. We play Dispatch and we play some Battlefield. I might even get JT to play some Battlefield with us. It will be very cool. I got good. I honestly, I'm pretty good at the game. At this point, I'm pretty good at Battlefield. So, yeah, turns out I only needed to use keyboard and mouse. I would love to continue the stream. Unfortunately, I got to go figure out some merch, the program merch. We haven't posted any in a year for you beautiful assholes. So that's what I'm going to go and give my time to. Now go, rest, chill, visit some other streamer, and I'll see you next time. Next time. Who the fuck should I raid? I raided everybody too many times on this fucking list. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. By any means necessary. Don't forget the program Balaclava. Oh, no, I'm not. Well, also I am. There's no... On the stupid website, there's no balaclavas, but I should ask them. I also raided the serfs recently. Sean, there we go. We watched a Sean video. Let's give Sean... Let's put respect on the OG. One of the only OG that didn't become a fucking lived out sellout. Fucking Sean. I love Sean. Okay. Bye-bye. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Do you hear me? You better be here tomorrow, motherfucker. I'm kidding. I love you. Bye-bye.